All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Big game today. Calma, I've been seeing some of your messages. Some people are excited. Some people are telling me not to stream because I have been bad luck. Hey, we won last game. Should we have? That's another question. But we did, and I live streamed, so we're going to still keep going. What? Chill with the massive messages, but it's good to see everybody in chat. We're going to get into a little bit of a preview of the match in a moment. I just want to let some people trickle in first. What's going on? Yassine, Leo Kim, welcome back to the stream. Chubby Roo, long time no see. Crazy Creeper, how's it going? Random user. And for those guys of you that are interested and haven't already, we do have a Discord set up. The link should be at the top of the description. I'm going to right now put another link at the... right here. I'm going to take the link and put it at the top of the chat. I don't know if you can click links there. I don't think you can click links there, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. I'm going to go ahead and throw it. There's a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, become a little bit of a bigger piece of the community and, just hang out, talk to me. You can talk to other people in the chat. We got a cool, artwork section where people are throwing some memes and stuff. So we're going to get into some predictions in a bit. I see your question, Karthik. We're going to get to that, and we're going to also just kind of analyze both these setups that they're walking into this match with. It's interesting. We were hearing a lot from Barcelona media outlets, specifically Mundo Deportivo, that we were going to see Cubarsí in and see Araujo play off on the right. Thank God that didn't happen. That would have been a big problem, and I'll get into why that would have been a problem in a bit, but that would have been a little bit of a mess. But, yeah, Chubby, yeah, no worries. These Barca games have been killing me too. I have been so stressed out for this match. I'm very concerned. This is bad for my health, but whatever. We move. Mundo Deportivo, try not to be wrong. Challenge. True. Yamal starting his 7th consecutive match. I thought it was his 8th consecutive match actually, but yeah, it's a little ridiculous, but it's something necessary in my opinion. What's up, 4XU? How you doing? How far do you think Barca will make it in the Champions League? One step at a time, baby. That's all I gotta say. Where are you watching the game? I watch it on this is gonna be on Paramount Plus in the US. I can't speak on where it'll be elsewhere. I really have no idea. 3-1 Barca Frankie Masterclass. So all right, let's get into the analysis here. I think we got 100 people in. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take a jump over to the this is it? Nope, this is it. And we're gonna zoom in the camera. You stop seeing my closet. And all right, you guys here see my wonderful handiwork over here on Photoshop. That's what you see right here. Okay, can you see the mouse? You cannot see the mouse cursor. Let's see if I can change that. Should be this one. No, that's not it. Is this it? No. What? I'm just trying to figure this out, guys. Hold on. There we go. All right, I would like you to capture cursor. Oh, it says it is capturing the cursor. Okay, so it isn't, but that's all right. Piracy for the win. Respect. Swift's Will. Love from London. Appreciated, man. Thank you. Christensen CDM. What do you think will turn up the best today? Well, okay. So let's take a good little analysis. This is our lineup here. I had this set up well beforehand because I think it was I was certain that this was going to be the lineup, but then all the reports were coming out about Cubarsí playing, and I thought that was going to be a little bit ridiculous. But he isn't playing, so thankfully, not that he wouldn't have been good. I think he could have fit in this Inigo Martinez role right here. I think he could have been solid here. I actually think he might have been reasonable to play there just because he's a very cautious defender, and Araujo is definitely not a cautious defender. But I think it is good to have a little bit of extra aggression in there, especially when Araujo is going to have to be a little bit concerned about Kvar on the right. Because he's on the right. But what we're going to see basically is the exact same lineup we have been. This lineup here has been creating a decent amount. They don't press wonderfully. They don't score wonderfully. They create a lot of chances, and a lot of that has to do with our boy Gundo. Ashley, thank you for the love on the videos. I appreciate that a lot. Gundo has been phenomenal. If you guys have seen my videos on him, His stats are ridiculous this year, and they would be even better if Lewa was in better form. However, Lewa has been playing better recently. He deserves credit for that. He has looked a little bit better. And Lamine Yamal, I'm a little bit worried about him today because he has slowed down a bit. He looked pretty good. When did he look? He looked pretty good up until the Celta Vigo match last weekend, right? But he just looks a little slow right now. He looks a little tired, and of course he's tired. He's 16 years old, and he started 7 straight matches. Now, these matches aren't exactly the most condensed. It's not a very condensed schedule, but it's still a lot of playing time for a kid. Pedri left wing, not Gundo. Giga, no, that's not how it... I would put money on it that this is how it's going to line up. However, the teams just submit the team sheet. They don't submit the positions they play in necessarily, or it doesn't always work that way. This is how they've been playing every single match. So this is almost certainly how they're going to line up. But this midfield has been playing decently. We've seen them do well. We've seen them do less well recently. Christensen looks pretty solid through the middle. I think he can be pretty strong defensively covering back here. He tends to be over on the left more in possession, and Frankie is more of the creative guy down here, basically doing all of the ball progression, distributing it to Pedri or Lamine, or giving it to Gundo when Gundo drops in. And Gundo has been coming in to provide support here, and that gives Pedri the ability to kind of rotate up and around and do a little bit of free running here. There isn't a ton of freedom in Xavi's setup, but, you know, that does happen. Gundo definitely comes deep to support, and then Pedri works off of him a little bit. Now, I'm worried about Cancelo today. He hasn't looked good for... Hold on. Let me fix this a little bit. Just to clean this up. Get this out of my way. Cancelo hasn't looked great recently. I think if he can play well, going forward, he will be very important. I don't think he'll contribute much defensively today. I just don't think he'll be solid there. Mikar, you think Koundé's concerning you? I am actually not concerned about Koundé, and here's why. I was originally writing a preview for this entire thing, for this entire match, but it just felt weird putting on my channel. It's just not the type of content I make all the time, and so it felt a little weird putting it alongside all my other stuff. But what I realized from listening to Napoli podcasts and watching highlights of Napoli games, and actually watching the past 2 games that they've played, Kvar is not that good and can be taken care of relatively easily when you double team him. Obviously, that's not always possible, but even if the guys aren't elite defenders, you can really lessen the impact that he has by putting a double team on him. Now, what we've been seeing from him is something I want to get into in a little bit, but I think that's important why Koundé is playing here, because Koundé is strong enough defensively to cover Kvar. He's not as fast as like the likes of Vinny was, and he's just not as elite as a 2-on-1 attacker. He's just not that good in those spaces. So I think Koundé could be okay here, and I'm almost certain Koundé is going to be very restricted today. I don't think he's going to have a lot of freedom to move forward unless we concede early. Then I think after like the 50th, 60th minute, Xavi's going to free him up to move forward if we're struggling to create chances. But I don't think we're going to start the match that way. Now, what else should I talk about? I'm worried. I said this a little bit. I don't know how much Lamine will be able to contribute. First knockout Champions League match for the kid. He has been a little bit slowing down lately, but, you know, we'll see. He still was pretty solid in the Celta match, so he can really, he can you know, turn around. It's Kvara. Well, I'm going to call him Kvar just because it's too many syllables for me to pronounce, and it's just too many thoughts in my head. And I'm never going to do it right, so I might as well just not try. And that's my opinion on the Kvaratskhelia name. But, okay, so let's get into Napoli a little bit, right? So we saw Barca, nothing crazy really there. Now, this is what I originally set up for the Napoli lineup. Let's clean it up a little bit, though. Let's separate it, stretch it out. It's not the exact lineup, but it basically is. The only difference is... Let me pull up the sofa score right now to see. The difference is Juan Jesus is playing... Oh, that was the ice maker in my fridge. Something started banging. Now, the difference is I have Ostergaard in here. They have Juan Jesus in there. Juan Jesus is a little bit of a faster player, a little bit more physical. I don't really know a ton about him, but they're pretty interchangeable. They're just solid defensive they're a solid defensive team. Now, with the rest of them, Brahmani is okay. They're just good defensively. That's what they are. Di Lorenzo moves forward a lot. He's very free to move and attack. He is really a lot of this excitement on the right side. Politano is a solid player, right? That's this guy. He's solid, but he's not incredible. He's not Kvar. He's not Kvaratskhelia. He can't do the same things that he can, but he does definitely have a good shot on him. He can take a rip from outside the box, and he's dangerous, in and around these positions. Now, the midfield is very interesting. It's not like none of them are really incredible. Traore also is not playing. It's Cayuste. I don't know anything about them, but I know about Lobatka and Anguissa. Lobatka tends to be the furthest back, or he has been at least in the last few games, but none of them are really that deep. So they all tend to press pretty high, and Anguissa tends to be the highest forward, the furthest forward I've seen recently, especially in the press. So the side, for all of its faults, whatever you want to say, presses pretty high and has the highest possession in the entirety of the Serie A. So, that can be tough for Barca. They have definitely struggled this season against high pressing sides. Now, are they impervious? Or is it a perfect press? No, Barca has shown that they can play through presses, and I think they will today, similar to the Real Betis game. If you guys watched it, there was a lot of chaos, a lot going on, and I think that's what's going to happen in this game, because both sides want the ball, both sides want to move forward, and I think neither one of the two teams are good at finishing their chances, but I think there will be chances created because both teams want the ball. Both teams want to press high. Now, this is legitimately the first match we've seen with the new Napoli coach. Calzona is, I know nothing about him. I think he coached Slovakia last, but coming in with one day, if you guys didn't know, the Napoli manager was just hired yesterday. They don't have a lot of time to change anything, right? So I think they're almost certainly going to play with the same exact tactics that Luciano Spalletti played to win them, or they're going to try to play the same tactics that Spalletti used last season, which is this 4-3-3, where they press pretty high, and I don't know much. I don't know a ton more about their tactics outside of that. I do know that Osimhen is very aggressive, which was why I was initially worried that Barca was saying that they were going to play Araujo out wide. Now, Osimhen is so strong, so athletic, and so aggressive that I think he could have been a real problem if it was just Inigo Martinez and Cubarsí at the back. Now that we have Araujo, I think it's going to be a challenge. I'm not saying Araujo can have this easily in the bag, but Araujo profiles well up against Osimhen. He's strong, he's bigger than he is, so he has the ability to match up well with him. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but he should be able to do that, especially with the help and coverage of Christensen there as well. That offers a lot of support. Inigo Martinez is also pretty aggressive, so he can cover that position well. And having that combination of the three of those guys centrally, as well as Koundé the ability to go out wide, that gives Araujo freedom to help Koundé. Now, I think Kvar is going to struggle to be impactful early in this match. I think Koundé and Araujo are going to lock him down pretty well, and they're going to realize this. And what they've done recently in the past few games when Kvar has struggled to become a big player in the match is that not only does he come deep to impact play, but he comes centrally and he plays off the striker. Also, one thing, Osimhen has not played for Napoli since December 23rd. Okay, he was out for the AFCON and whatever mess otherwise, and so this club is in a lot of just drama right now, and Osimhen isn't in good form. In the AFCON, he scored 1 goal and assisted 1 goal. Now, Nigeria didn't exactly create the most chances, but you'd think he would be more impactful, especially since he played basically every single minute for the side that played 7 matches. You should see more stats from the main guy, the guy who started as a striker every single game. But he didn't, so he isn't in the best form, especially coming back to Napoli being cold. He didn't play this weekend because he came back late from the AFCON. He originally told Napoli he was going to come back last Thursday or Wednesday, and he didn't come back until Friday, so they didn't have enough time to put him in and play him on Saturday, which they drew against Genoa. Now, the reason this game's going to be chaotic, and it's not going to be easy for Barcelona because Napoli really struggles and tends to struggle the most against low blocks. So they're in a pretty similar spot to Barca. Barca's been struggling against low blocks. They struggle to create chances against them, but they can kind of create chances when the space is opened up and they can play through a press and, you know, score on the counter or score with space. That's where Barca have been somewhat successful in recently. Now, that's also where Napoli has been successful. And so this game has everything written on it to be a high-scoring, interesting game. I really don't... I just can't see it... I can see it being low-scoring if they miss all the chances, which is entirely possible considering the form of Lewandowski and Osimhen and Kvar recently. None of them have been prolific, but Lewa has been getting in better form, and, you know, maybe Napoli steps up too. So it should be a pretty interesting game. It should be very open, but I think a lot of it is going to have to do with this front three for Barcelona, or front two, I guess you could say. If Lewa and Lamine, if Lewa can finish and be clinical and be the guy who scored that great goal against Celta Vigo, like what a shot on his right foot going across the goalie to score that goal there. And I think that is very important. We need him back, and he has been, like, you know, trending upwards recently, but he just needs to keep that going. And same with Lamine Yamal. Like, he has been so good, and we desperately need him to be able to create chances. We've been scoring goals. Like, if you guys look at the scorecards, or whatever, the score sheets for the past few matches, we've been scoring. So I think we can score, but if you look deeper into those matches, a lot of the goals have either been insane wonder goals from Lamine Yamal, or last minute kind of like lucky goals when the team is trying to press, not lucky goals, but, you know, when space is created at the end of matches. So we're not finishing our chances incredibly, even though we're putting up decent scoring numbers. But I think we will be prolific enough today, and we will be... I don't know how solid we will be defensively. I think Araujo is going to have a good match. I have a good feeling he will be, and that's important. If he doesn't have a good match, or if he goes out injured or something, we're going to struggle. Now, you know, you can say the same thing about Napoli, though. If their midfield has a bad match, they don't have a lot of solutions. There are like 3 or 4 subs. They have about 4 or 5 midfielders in total to play. So if they struggle to create chances, that's not where they bring on solutions. And they also tend to use a lot of subs. Now, this is a new manager, and we can't say exactly what they're going to do. But what we can say is they like to sub on a lot of people. That's what the history has shown. They bring on, who is it? Giovanni Simeone, who's Diego Simeone's son. And he has been starting the past, you know, all of January and the most of February since Osimhen was at AFCON. He's fine. He's got a decent shot at him on him as well, but he's no Victor Osimhen. You know, he's not him. And he's one of the reasons they've struggled so much. But they also bring in Raspadori, who's similar to Politano. He's more of a striker, though. But they have a lot of... They tend to bring on a lot of attacking talent. They also have Ngong. They just got him this winter. I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly, but he's Belgian, and he's an exciting player. He can score goals, and he's got some special talent in him. I would expect to see a lot more attacking changes made toward the end of this match. If they're struggling, I see them taking out maybe Oliveira. I don't know if he's starting. Is he starting? He is starting. I expect them to probably take out their left back, or definitely one, if not 2 of their midfielders if they're struggling, and probably spray it out wide, or they will have Kvar come short to help and support here. He definitely has been coming deeper recently to try and create. That's where we want him. We want him here, or we want him pinned wide out here with Koundé, or maybe Christensen or Frankie or Lamine Yamal, someone else here on this right side helping Araujo or Koundé. It could be even Araujo, but I'd ideally like him to stay on Osimhen, and keep Kvar pinned wide, double teamed. That will help to prevent him from really being creative and really changing this game. Now, when he comes narrow, that is going to be that's going to create some problems for the side, because it's going to, you know, where should Koundé come in? What should happen here? And he can definitely find some spaces. And if he's gonna score today, I would say it might be from here. It might be from a nice little dribbling run, beating one guy and then beating another and getting a shot on goal. He's not the most clinical player. He can be. He can score some crazy goals. But Ngong is injured, I think. I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he's in the squad today. Let's see. I've got a sofa score up right now. He isn't in the squad today. You're right. Good shout. Who said that? I want to give you credit for that. Top Rack. Good shout. Good shout. Good call, man. Let's see what else we got. Who else is in this lineup? Yeah, so they're pretty weak in the midfield. There's not a ton of midfield subs in this squad. They have a decent amount of backline subs, so, you know, they're probably a little bit better set than we are right now. But it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be an open game. Let me take another look at the Barca team and see if I got any more thoughts about them. Hey, Robby, how your day? Hey, Lamine Yamalino. What a name. What do you think of Barca's spy issue that came up today? I didn't see that, Leo. Hey, Gu. What's your prediction? Oh, I didn't give my predictions. So my predictions are 3-1 if Lamine Yamal is on his game today. If he's not, or if he's a little iffy, I think it will be 2-2 with Barca conceding the second goal at the end of the match, somewhere in like the 70th, 80th minute there. I think that's what, there's definitely going to be goals. And the only reason there wouldn't be goals is because no chances are being finished. But there will be a lot of chances in this match. And so I think I've got 3-1 if Lamine Yamal's on his game. If he's a little bit off and we try to find solutions with the likes of Rafinha or Vitor Roque or Mark Gu or something like that, we're going to struggle a little bit. And we might get lucky. We might finish 2-1 or something. But I think it's going to be I have a pretty good faith it's going to be a 3-1 finish, Barca. And if not, then 2-2. I can't imagine there aren't goals. But, you know, we'll see. Elias, you really are not happy with me right now. That's fine. I don't care. You cannot be happy. I'm going to stream. We'll see what happens if I jinx it. In Turkey, it's almost the end of the day. Yeah, I'm in the U.S. foot. We also have Felix. I know he might just be back. I don't know if he's technically ready. What's up, Blackjack? Hey, William. I'm being a Barca fan if they lose to out-of-form Napoli. Now, I don't think they're going to lose today. The only thing that really worries me is that I don't know if Xavi's got his head there. But, you know, maybe we'll return to this screen in a bit. Let me zoom out of this. But I don't know if Xavi really has his head in the right place at the moment. I'm a little concerned that he isn't necessarily happy. Like, obviously he's not happy. You saw all those reactions of his at the Celta Vigo match that he, you know, you got to feel for the guy. He's having a pretty hard time. But I'm just, that worries me, right? When your coach is just has no hope, it's hard for you to also have hope. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to have faith, though. I'm going to have faith because I know Xavi has been trying to have kind of closed doors meetings with his players because apparently there's a leak. Oh, that's what the spy comment was about. Yeah, there was a leak. Someone leaking all of the stuff to the press or something like that from inside the dressing room. And apparently Xavi was assuming it's one of his staff members. So he's been having closed doors meetings, which means he cares. Obviously he cares, but it shows that to me. You know, it shows that to me, someone thousands of miles away that can't really get their finger on the pulse of everything. So it's, you know, it's a good thing to see that he's trying to make changes and he's trying to push this team forward and help them. The words he said about Frankie in his press conference last night, it was, I was happy because he was proud of Frankie for coming out and saying that. And by the way, I am as well. I think Frankie needed to say that. I think the stuff he was receiving was definitely unfair a little bit. I think what he said, though, wasn't exactly right. He was complaining that his salary isn't 40 mil, and that's what everybody's saying. But when I'm referring to his salary being 40 mil, I just mean that that's what Barca's paying him. They're paying him 37 million, and I know part of those wages he's going to get. Even if we sell him, by the way, guys, he's still going to get paid by us like 20 million for the next 2 years. And that's just because we owe him that from COVID. But his actual salary for the next 2 years, and including this year, is only technically 15, but we're paying him 20 on top of that because of this whole mess. So, I don't know. It's such a mess. But can this guy start Roque for once in his life? I don't think Roque starting today is a solution just because Gundo has been so good in that position. I think he could have been good in this game against Napoli because this game is going to be very open and he is probably a lot better in space than Gundo is, at least with the ball at his feet. But I don't think it's a bad decision to not play Roque today. I mean, maybe he could play him for Lewandowski, but I'm not upset about that either. But he can be a good super sub because he brings a ton of energy that this team is just lacking abundantly, even with the starting lineup. But you know, Sandro, you're from Georgia. Oh man. But I know this Napoli side is just not in a good place. Let's go back to the tactics board. I want to see if there's anything that could be a bit surprising today. Like, what are we thinking? I'm going to tell you what I'm expecting from each player. I'm expecting, we're going to start with Cancelo moving forward. From Cancelo, I just don't expect a lot today. I think he's still recovering from that injury. He hasn't looked good since that injury. He seemed a little out of it. He seems slow, and he seems to question himself. Now, he can still play a good ball, especially with the outside of his foot. He's proven that time and time again. But I don't know. I just don't really expect a ton from him today, defensively or attacking-wise or in possession. He has recently stopped this inverting thing. He was doing that earlier in the season, and to whatever success, if there was any, he stopped. It doesn't happen a ton anymore, so I wouldn't really expect to see it or think that we're going to be getting much of it. Now, when we're looking at attacking-wise, I don't know. He can be very threatening here. I think he is going to have more freedom than the likes of Koundé to move forward. I don't think Koundé needs to move forward, especially with Kvar. I'd rather him stay back and defend here. He's just not. He has been good attacking-wise, but he's just not as good as Cancelo, or not as good as Cancelo can be, especially with that right foot of his. He can be really good. So, I hope to be surprised by Cancelo today, but expectations are low for him, and so I don't think I'll be disappointed in him either if he doesn't play great. Inigo Martinez, he's questionable. He's a very aggressive defender, and so we need to be careful. He needs to be careful. Now, it's good to have that aggression down here because Araujo's on 2 yellow cards, and 1 more he misses the next match. So maybe having Inigo will help him feel more comfortable not needing to be aggressive because he knows Martinez is going to be the aggressor. He'll go into tackles. He'll do what he needs to do to stop an attack. He's pretty solid. A lot of people don't like him, but he's definitely good at doing his job, and he has a pretty solid left foot, and he's not the greatest switcher of play, to be fair, but he's definitely useful, and I think he fits into this back line well, but we'll see for today. Araujo's got the biggest job of this entire back line. Araujo, not only does he have to really, his job is Osimhen, he has to also worry about covering up with Koundé here and helping Koundé with Kvar. Now, I think it will comfort him a little bit knowing that Inigo has his back, that Inigo can cover Osimhen with his aggression. He's stronger than Kubarsi, say. He's not the tallest. He's shorter than Osimhen. He's about 6 foot, I think, which is like 181, 182 cm. Araujo's taller, stronger, probably faster, and a better matchup for Osimhen. But I think having Inigo Martinez there should give him some more comfort and help him come here and defend Kvar. Now, with Koundé, who's Kvar? Kvaratskhelia, Temer. I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong either way. So, Koundé he hasn't been great recently, not defensively, nor attacking-wise, nor in possession. So, it's a big challenge for him. He hasn't been the greatest in big matches recently, or in historically this at Barcelona. So, I don't know. I think he'll have a decent game. I don't know if he'll stop Kvaratskhelia. I don't think he'll do it on his own. I think he will need help, but he'll probably go in and make good tackles at times. But hopefully he keeps his head. I know he's been losing his head a little bit, or not losing his head, but just making the wrong decision a couple times. So hopefully his decision making is good. We desperately need it to be good, guys. Desperately need it to be good. Now, all right, what am I doing? Moving this. Okay, Christensen. Now for Christensen, his job, in case you guys haven't seen him play CDM or don't know too much about these tactics recently, his job is not to move the ball, to be a Sergio Busquets and to, ping the ball out to Lamine or ping the ball out to Gundo or get Cancelo the ball up here so he can dribble. His job is to defend and to offer Frankie some comfort in possession, that Frankie knows he can run all the way up here. If he can run up here if he wants, knowing that Christensen is down here and covering this space. Now, Frankie won't run all the way up here. His progressive runs aren't going to be that crazy, but he can be a little bit more free with his play, knowing that Christensen is back here and solid defensively. Oriol Romeu didn't provide that with him earlier in the season. That's why they stopped really playing Oriol Romeu with Frankie. Oriol Romeu is there to give. He was there as a Busquets replacement, right? But he wasn't good at moving the ball forward, or that good at moving the ball forward. He wasn't that good defensively, and so he was just leaving Frankie to be kind of worried, and I think Frankie was definitely restricted because of that. Now, with Christensen is not great on the ball. He's okay. He's not going to be turning through pressure. He'll be passing around. He'll be offered as a kind of someone to bounce a ball off of, to try and move the press of Napoli around, but he's not going to be the man in possession today, and Napoli knows that. So, they might take advantage of that, but Frankie is so solid on the ball. I think it's going to be a big day for Frankie. And after that interview, if you guys saw it or not, he's got a lot on his shoulders. Not only are we got to expect a performance from him after he came out and talked like that, but I could also see it, acting pretty poorly or putting a lot on his mind, and maybe it detracts from his game. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to watch what Frankie does today. He could be phenomenal. But he doesn't have his best game. Pedri, he's going to do Pedri's going to do his thing. He's going to sometimes move up, support Gundo, do whatever Pedri does up here, play some incredible balls, do some incredible progressive runs. He's also going to help Frankie out at the back. He's going to help with the press, most likely. But he's gonna help with Frankie with the ball progression as well. I think he's going to have a good game. I don't know. I can't really speak on outside of that, but I think Pedri's just going to be Pedri, man. Don't sleep on Di Lorenzo. I'm not sleeping on Di Lorenzo. He's one of their best attacking weapons. But Christensen is like a kanji. He's the weak link that people can press. Yeah, he is, but he's also just not going to get the ball that much. They don't play him the ball. They don't really use him. They know he's vulnerable, and I don't know if City do that. I'm sure City do that as well. But Barcelona actively keep the ball away from him. So, all right. We got Gundo now. I think Gundo's got to have a good game. We got to see some key passes. We have to see some big runs with the ball. We have to see him help come deep and help take pressure off of this side a little bit. Barcelona, am I streaming the game? Yeah, I'm gonna stream watch along of the game. But yeah, Lewa, he's gotta finish today. We need to see early pre-World Cup Lewa back. We need to see the past 2 games Lewa. He needs to finish not just well. He needs to finish well for Robert Lewandowski's standards. We need to see a lot from this guy. Lamine Yamal as well. Like, I hate that we're asking so much of a 16-year-old. It's ridiculous. But realistically, we need a lot from him. He needs to be brilliant again. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting game. Now, bro, you are recommended in India quite a bit. Very cool, Manav. Why is Gundo in the wing? That's where he plays. He tends to play in this like inverted winger kind of role. He definitely drops in a lot here, and then you see a little bit of rotation with Pedri. You see Cancelo taking up that winger role, but he tends to play more forward. He's going to play off of Lewa a lot. He's going to, do some runs here. He's going to do some runs here, but he's going to play more like probably there. Maybe there. But he's going to come deep a little bit to help. But you'll never see him like this deep. You might see him this deep, but almost certainly there. And then Cancelo will act as that overlap at times, to try and provide that support, provide that touchline help. Pedri can also do that. I don't know if he will, but where can I watch the match live on my phone? I don't know, Milson. I watch it on Paramount Plus. When does the match start? In 13 minutes. Isn't Yamal playing too much? Yeah, Lamine Yamal is definitely playing too much. He might be a little slow today. If we notice him a little off his game, or maybe he gasses out at like 50 minutes a little bit early, it'll be because he's just playing too much. Now, you guys are asking some questions about Fermin Lopez. I think he's had a pretty tough season. I've been thinking about making a video about him, but I just haven't figured out a good way to package it. But Barca have some interesting substitute options, right? We've got Fermin Lopez. We've got Rafinha, Joao Felix, and who else? Who else we got to bring on? Fermin Lopez, Rafinha, Felix, Marcu, and Vitor Roque. I think they're going to be the guys that people are going to be asking the most questions about, especially if we struggle to score. I think we're most likely to see Rafinha, Roque, or Hoque, and Rafinha, and Fermin Lopez. Xavi has been consistently taking out Pedri for Fermin Lopez almost every single game. Just about every single game. And I'm fine with managing his minutes, but I would also like to see Gundo's minutes managed. But whatever. But so I'm almost certain Pedri will come off in like the 75th minute, and Fermin will come on there. The problem with Fermin, though, recently is he's been put on in a lot of games where there's a lot of pressure on him. Whether we're trailing or we need a goal or we need to, hold possession. He seems to be a little bit desperate when he does get on the ball to create, to make things happen, and it shows it just doesn't work. He isn't playing well right now with that desperation around him. He hasn't started a match though in forever, and that that's upsetting to me because I wanted to see him grab some more minutes. Obviously at the beginning of the season I made that whole video talking about how he's going to break this Barca curse, and now he's not even playing. It doesn't feel good. I know I feel like he deserves it, especially with the position that Gundo is playing, because I think he operates in that role. He did almost exactly that at Linares last season. So we'll see. Somebody asked, was that Barca? You asked Rafinha if Rafinha will sub in for Joao and play as a wingback. I think he'll do that if if we're 2 goals back or we're a goal back with 10 minutes to go, maybe. But if we're not, if we're up by 2 at the 75th minute, no, I think he comes on for Lamine Yamal, and he just plays as a right winger, and we bring in some pressure up top. Maybe we take off Lewandowski, we bring on Roque so they can put pressure on their back line and bring some energy and some danger on the counter. That's probably what I would do if we were up by 2. I'd probably bring on Rafinha and Roque, and probably maybe Oriol Romeu for Gundo. And you could always bring in Hector Fort for Cancelo too. Xavi probably might not do that, but it could happen. But yeah, it's something like that. I was a question about Inigo Martinez. How's his gameplay? For those of you who haven't seen much of Martinez, he's an aggressive player who's decent on the ball. He's a Spanish midfielder. The vast majority of them are decent on the ball, but he's a solid ball player, but he's no Piqué. He's also shorter. He's about 6 foot. He's about the same height as Koundé, so he's going to be a tough matchup against Osimhen. Now, he's strong and he's aggressive, so that might help compensate a little bit, but it might also take him out and put him in the wrong position sometimes. So, we'll see. But I think with Araujo back there, it'll help cover. Is Kubarsi on the bench? Let's see. Is Kubarsi on the bench? Pau Kubarsi is on the bench. Yep. And I think that's where he probably should be. I think he's a good sub. He'll probably come on for Inigo Martinez unless there's an injury issue or Xavi thinks we need more defensive support, and so he takes out Cancelo, and maybe he brings Kubarsi there. But then in that case, I'd probably bring on Hector Fort instead. But pretty similar solution. If Barca don't win this match, I'm not going to school tomorrow. Yeah, I get it, man. James, catch the De Jong must be on point this game. Yeah, De Jong absolutely must be on point this game. He could have a lot to do. Now as I said earlier, Napoli presses a lot. It's not a perfect press. They're not phenomenal, right? They're not Manchester City. They're not Arsenal. They're not Pep's Barcelona. But it can be dangerous, and I would look out for it, because if it is, being, well, whatever, if it's good, it will open spaces up for Frankie. If he can beat 1-2 players, it will create a lot of space, and that's where Frankie thrives, when he can, get a defender off his back, run around him, and help move the ball forward. That's literally what he was so good at Ajax. It's what we saw a little bit of from him last season with the support of Busquets. That's why he looked so good last year. I know he's not going on this game, but what about Costa? He's not going to play. Xavi doesn't use him for whatever reason. I guess he's not good enough. I don't know. Staying up 1:30 a.m. on your birthday. Happy birthday, Tomb. Good for you, man. Good. That's okay. Will Christensen have enough lungs for tonight's game? Well, yeah, I think he will. I think he will, at least for the first 60, 70 minutes. Now, I think he'll probably have to go out. They'll probably bring in Robby at that point. But, yeah, I think he should get time. I'm Dennis, man. I'm so sorry to hear about your friend, bro. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. I'm sorry. You should be the Barcelona coach. No, I don't know tactics. If you want to know tactics, go to the Purist channel. The Purist Football on YouTube. He knows tactics. I just try to figure out what I see and try and vomit it back to you as best I can. Do you think Joao Felix could perform today? Let's look at the Napoli defense. I need to just jog my memory of this team. I don't know. I think Napoli is the most vulnerable on counterattacks. That's where teams can really get in against them. That's where they can really create against them. Martin, yeah, I am. I'm reading the YouTube chat. I'm doing my best to get all the comments. There's a lot of comments flying in. They're the most vulnerable on counters. I don't think we're going to be able to create a ton of counters because they do sit back pretty well, relatively well, but there will be counters because they are a high pressing side. They play in like a mid block, so they aren't sitting back the whole match, and they will push forward, and they'll push bodies forward, not the whole team. They'll probably push Anguissa up, obviously the entire attacking trio. I don't know what just happened to Anguissa. And then Di Lorenzo will also almost always fly up here. But that leaves, a 5-on-3 is different than the entire team behind the ball. And so there will be space, and that is not where Joao Felix excels. He is better playing. I mean, he's not better, but he seems to do his best when we need some special creativity. When there is a lot of space for the guy to run into, he isn't phenomenal. I've seen, not that he is bad, but I've seen other players on this team do better in those situations. The guys like Vitor Roque, even though he's not finishing the best right now, or he doesn't have the best first touches, he's just better at running in space. So is Rafinha's still not great, but Lamine Yamal is better. I'd probably take Mark Gu over him, as well as maybe Gundo as well. But, we'll see. Osimhen is a battle. Do you think Roque or Gu will sub in for Lewa? I think it'll probably be Roque, or will Lewa play the full match? I don't think Lewa plays the full match if we're winning. If we go into, the 70th minute up by 2 goals, there is no reason to have Robert Lewandowski on the field, in my opinion. Like, I guess you could say it, that clinicality, you leave that in, but at the end of the match, the more important thing is putting pressure on them, making them lose the ball, and keeping the ball and keeping possession. And I don't think Lowe is the best at keeping possession, and he's definitely not the best at winning it back. I don't think Roque is great at keeping possession either, but he's much better at winning it back than Lewa. So Gu will be much better as well. He's much faster. He's pretty strong as well, too. It's actually pretty impressive for a kid so young. Will you retract the video about Frankie? No, Chris, I won't. I think it's still a fair opinion to have. I think it's still too much money to be paying for Frankie. I know it's unfair that he has to deal with it, and I sympathize with that. I made an entire video praising him, saying that this team can be great, and he can be one of the reasons that they are great. Look up Frankie de Jong is quietly saving his career at Barcelona. That's an entire video about Frankie being great. But Barcelona, if they are a team in the rebuild, should never be paying the second highest fee for a player in the world. Whether it's his full salary or not, whether it's deferred payments, Frankie de Jong's cost to Barcelona is the second highest cost of any player, just salary, not transfer fees, in the entire top 5 leagues besides Kylian Mbappe, and that's, PSG, whatever, insanity. So if Barcelona is rebuilding, they should never be paying those high of fees, and you could say the same about Lewandowski's salary. We shouldn't be paying this 30, whatever, however old he is, 35, we shouldn't be paying him 27 million euros or whatever it is a season. It's ridiculous. But, whatever. Yeah, Chris, I know we called out journalists about the salary claims, but I think those are people that are coming. I don't know. I understand that he's upset. I don't think what I said was wrong. I get how all of this flaming him, though, it could feel really stressful and bad. But, I mean, I know what I'm saying is factual. I know that he is getting paid. His actual salary is like 50 million, but his overall package, including deferred payments, is 37.5 million euros. Whether or not that's just his salary. So that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for just pointing that out, Neon. I was getting way too impassioned because I am passionate. I like Frankie. He's a great player and he deserves it. And I praised him in the past, and I want to make that very clear that I like him as a player. I think he is good. And I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he is like abusing Barcelona with this salary. He's like, this is so unfair. I don't think anything like that. I don't think it has anything to do with Barca, or it's not. It doesn't work that way. But I think that's how he feels, and I think that's how a lot, especially media in Spain, are making it.
Two troubled teams, but neither coach has major injury headaches at the moment. Not too many famous faces missing from the pre-match handshakes.
I think the Catalan media is a lot different than
is in their lineup for the first time since Christmas
what
tonight.
What they say is probably more aggressive.
Victor
the fact that also he isn't Spanish, they definitely have Spanish
with
bias
Nigeria
for, sure.
for what is
1:30 in
probably
India.
his final few weeks in Naples.
Audio is on. Guys, thank you for telling me.
Young Belgian.
Stream's still up, so fingers crossed. All right. We're going to watch some football, though, boys. Whew. How will you think Barca defense is going to handle Osimhen good pressing? I think it'll be interesting. I think they're not the best against a press. They can be good. They can play out of it, but they're not perfect. So it's going to be troublesome. It's going to be difficult. He's going to create some issues for sure. But first of all, it's whether they can finish those issues, that in chances that they create. But they haven't been very clinical recently, and this is a big match. So pressure is going to be on for them as well. Now, pressure is not on Napoli the way it is for us right now. The fact is that Barcelona fans especially expect a lot from this team, and we are so desperate for success. We desperately need a win right now. That this is putting a lot on the players, and they know that. They know they want to win. They want to help save Xavi's job in their heads. They think that's feasible. They want to bring glory back to Barcelona. The Napoli, they know they're in the mud. Their fans know they're in the mud, and they would be. I think they would be very happy with a draw today. I think they'd be happy with a lot. Anything but a loss, honestly, they'd be pretty happy. And as long as they don't get blown out, they're not going to be that upset. They just got a new coach yesterday, You're not wearing the cursed jersey, right? No, Viper, I'm wearing nothing. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm not even wearing the merch, which, if you guys want to check out, is linked in the description. And it's only available for a limited time. It's going to only be up for like 2 more weeks until the next drop. So if you guys want to check it out. We also have posters. They're very reasonable price, too. And the t-shirts and hoodies. I love the hoodies. They're my favorite. I actually got one back here. The hoodies are my favorite. You got a little messy design right here. La Pulga, and it's embroidered into the shirt. I think it works better on hoodies than it does on t-shirts, but the t-shirts are pretty cool too. I like the material of the shirt. It's very nice. But kickoff, guys. We're playing football. For those of you that want to match up with me, I am 30 seconds behind the SofaScore clock, which is scary because 30 seconds, a lot can happen. I'm actually concerned, but I'm going to take a look at this lineup. Interesting. Okay, real first look here. Kundo's playing off on the right of that midfield, and Pedri is staying on the left side like I had him in my setup. However, Gundo is just playing up top on the right. So Gundo is the highest midfielder, at least in the setup right now. You know, who knows if this is going to stay this way the entire match. But he isn't on the left side, which is interesting. I mean, I think that makes sense. That's probably where he has been playing, but you know, I think Lewa, it also makes sense because Lewa likes to kind of drift out onto the left. So he has, I guess he could take a, whip with his right. He doesn't really do that very often, but, we'll see. We're seeing the Napoli pretty, usual mid-high press thing that they do. It's solid. It's not perfect, but this is the first time we're seeing Osimhen in blue since December 23rd. It's ridiculous. Bad touch from Pedri, which is interesting. Looks like Pedri... Oh, great win back by Pedri on the ball there. He won it pretty high there. And now the ball's back to Inigo. Don't do anything crazy with it. Calma. We haven't seen Christensen kept the ball there. He just got pressured pretty hard by... I think that's Cajuste. How do you think Araujo will recover from Cancelo running to Narnia and Christensen and Inigo not having pace? That's pretty funny. I'm glad you remember that. All right, Lamin's got the ball in space here. He mishandles it a little bit, and he keeps it against Oliveira, but he loses it. Okay. All right, not his best work, but he's almost definitely anxious. Puts good pressure on Kvar. No foul. Way to win the ball back. Good job, Koundé. Good cross in. Nobody's there, but good high press from everybody. I'm surprised Koundé went so high up. Cancelo's got it on the touch, on the, the goal line. Pedri's moving it up to the top of the box, over to Frankie, who I haven't seen a ton of today, over to Christensen. Christensen playing a little high. Not that high. Pretty, similar position to Frankie. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? You're very behind. Reload. All right, I will reload. But you guys, I want you to if you are watching the stream, you should match up with me, so I don't, not only do I spoil anything, but yeah, I'm 30 seconds behind my SofaScore, so this is just where I'm going to be. I don't know if I don't want to read chat or what I don't want to do. So it does look like Barca's pressing pretty high. Not only that is Barca pressing pretty high, but they're double teaming Kvar, which is not something they have done a ton of recently. That was probably could have called that foul on Christensen there. But if you guys want to match up with me so that, either you're not ahead of me or I'm not ahead of you or something, and I don't spoil anything for you. Great run from Gundo, and wow, we haven't... Oh my God, Lamine on the ball on the right. Whoa, takes a shot. Okay, you guys are well ahead of me. That wasn't a sitter. What? Calm down. But if you guys want to match up with me, I'm like 30 seconds behind the SofaScore. Now, they're creating a lot of space. They're playing through this press pretty easily. And this is really smart from them because they haven't been playing a ton of long balls very well this season. And these aren't particularly long balls, but they haven't been switching play easily. They haven't been pressing. Oh, Gundo! Way to win that ball back there. Played over to Lewa. Okay, over to Lamine. Plays it to Koundé. And let's see what Koundé could... A really good cross, but Lewa gets stuck on his flat-footed a little bit, and Di Lorenzo clears it. Molto bene. Vamos. Good job, everybody. Hey, Quad, what's up, man? So I think it will be a high-scoring match, yeah. I think I'm thinking like 3-3, maybe 4-3, but my prediction was 3-1 Barca. Could be 2-2 as well if Lamine Yamal isn't on his game. That was my guess. Pedri over to Koundé pretty well. This is where we kind of get exposed. Good cross from Inigo. Way to pressure that Christensen. Araujo on the ball at the top of the box, takes a rip. Okay, this is where they're dangerous. Osimhen in space. Good tackle from Christensen. We keep the ball. Vamos. Vamos. Way to stay back, Cancelo. Don't just whip it forward. Good job. Way to keep possession. Good job, everybody. Calma. Do I have music playing, everybody? Can you guys hear music? Is it too loud, or how is it? Yo. Why did Inigo do that? It's all right. Inigo's definitely a little too crazy with that ball. He likes to play those things a little too aggressively. But it's okay. I hear music. All right, it should be low. The music should be pretty low. You want me to turn the music down a bit? I could turn it down a little bit. There you go. I'm liking the press from Barca it's pretty solid, especially from Lewa. Now, I don't know if Lewa can keep this up, but Napoli's okay. Oliveira did a pretty good job playing through it there. Lamine, man! That was big from Lamine. He could have won that. Good tackle from Frankie. Way to keep the ball here. Now, what's Lewa going to do? Don't lose the ball, Lewa. Good. Bueno. Wow, that was football right there. I can't believe we kept possession there. That's guys, we look good. I'm going to scream. Good little ball out to Cancelo. I don't know if he needed to ping it like he did, but great move from Cancelo to beat his man there. And turn him again. Nobody's really in the box, though, for him. Lamine! Oh. Man, Lamine was in a great position for that one. I'm a good minute ahead. Yeah, I'm 30 seconds back, but that's just Paramount Plus, I guess. I tried to restart it, but I mean, there's no real reason to be ahead. If you guys are watching the stream, you might as well just match up with me, right? I'm at 6 minutes and 50 seconds right now. Yeah, if you guys are watching the stream, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. As long as you guys aren't behind. If you guys are behind, rewind the stream a little bit. I guess if... You're 10 seconds behind the sofa score. Tell me who's in... Cheesy con queso, my friend. It's Ter Stegen, my friend. But this is pretty good press from everybody. Lewa is clearly gassed. They came out of the blocks pretty hard. The fact that they didn't score is a little disappointing, but it's okay. Mark, you're 10 seconds in front of me. Okay, that's could be a little dangerous of a ball there, out wide. Looks like Araujo's playing on Kvar a little bit there through the middle. Not a good ball from Araujo. He loses it. Let's see if Koundé can match Kvar for pace. Let's go! Vamos, Koundé! Good ball out from Ter Stegen as well. Ter Statue, I should say. Christensen won that header. I probably should have. Good win, Lamine. All right, Lamine, let's see it, buddy. Let's see it. I'm not looking at chat. Come on, Lamine. I don't think he should have shot there, but great shot. Okay, Gundo. I'm going to scream. Pedri took too long. I told you guys this was going to be an open game, though. What did I say? What did I say? Look at Politano. Why is he there? Why are you there? Okay, Koundé. Solid game from... Wait, is Politano playing on the left? I mean, he is right now. They're overloading that left side. Look at that. Wow. What in the narrow front three is going on here? Look at that. That's crazy. Interesting switch of play. So this is interesting. They're struggling to move the ball out there. Semi, I'm from America. I'm from New York. Josh, if you're 30 seconds behind me, bring the stream back so you're matched up. I'm at 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Now, good job, Koundé. Wow, this ref is letting him play, man. Oh, they called a foul there? I don't have sound. It's a pretty good shot from me. Not an outstanding shot, but pretty good shot. A shot on target's a shot on target, man. These days, you got to be happy with that. Okay, Oliveira. Let's see. Plays the ball over to Lobotka. Gundo covers that space pretty well. He's pretty far back. Ball through Christensen's legs. Oh, Koundé misses the tackle. Good job from Araujo. Bueno. Is that our ball? No. What time are you on? You've seen I'm at 9 minutes and 40 seconds now. Good tackle from Araujo to cover Kvar. Good job. It looks like Politano has some freedom on him to come over to the left side, and you definitely see Kvar going a little narrow at times too. And I would probably be doing that too, because Koundé is pressing pretty far up wide. That is something I got wrong. I will definitely admit that. I thought Koundé was going to be more restricted. They were going to be a little bit more precautionary with the threat of this defense, because this attack. But it's not too bad. I think Barca have got to feel pretty hard pressed about not getting a goal in those first 10 minutes, man. We definitely created some really solid chances there. I am scared to read the chat right now. You guys are all so far ahead of me that I'm like worried to look at chat. Inigo, terrible ball. Osimhen, her statue. Let's go. Great win there. Lewa not doing the best holding him off. That's not a foul though. Good job from Cancelo getting it back to Seabrook. Good job. Definitely a chaotic match, but that's what we're gonna get. That's what we're gonna get today. Frankie, haven't seen a ton of him from Frankie. Oh my God, Araujo worries me every time he touches this football, man. Koundé win this header. Good job from Koundé. That's a foul, no? I guess it really wasn't that bad of a foul, if it was even a foul. Good job, Koundé. Bueno, Koundé. Good game. He's having a good, solid game so far. Frankie doesn't have anything. Oh, Pedri just passed it back. Okay. Some ball possession, baby. Refresh your game, it will sync. No, it won't. I already tried. Yeah, Mubin. It's 0-0 in the 11th minute. I'm at 11 minutes and 39 seconds. Marc-Andre Ter Goat. I've never seen someone praise Ter Stegen so much, and it's great. He definitely needs it. He deserves it at times. Frankie's he's an angry boy. Man, what a ball. We lose it, but that's okay. We get it back. Get it back. Good. What a stretch from Ter Stegen. Do you think Barca regrets selling Xavi Simons? No, they needed to. It was something about salary demands and him being an international player. Something like that. It's a similar thing to happen with Kubo. That's the first foul of this game, believe it or not. Pedri, get off the floor. Come on. You're all right. Is the attack momentum not on? If it's not here, it's not on. I mean, if it's not there, I don't know why it's not loading. I see it on SofaScore, but I don't know why I don't see it. Let me restart it. Maybe it'll. There you go. There's your attack momentum. Bam. All right. Let's see what Gundo can do. Put a really hard ball in there, but doesn't have really anything to do. Frankie does it, gives it back to Lamine, but he just throws it away. And Koundé. I thought it was Koundé one-on-one, but let's see what Cancelo does. Good job, Cancelo, getting it up there. And Lamine's just firing away. Okay, all right. They get some possession here a little bit. Good pressure from Lamine. Good job, Lamine. Don't get too gassed, but good job. Not too bad from a 16-year-old, eh? He's got an option in the middle. Don't let him get to it. Oh, no. Lamine, get off the floor. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Oh, no, he's fine. He looks fine. He's walking just fine. He's just fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. What a pass from Pedri to Lewa, and it gets a deflection. No, it looked like he got a little deflection. All right. Good pass from Pedri. Oh, Ter Stegen savage, man. Let's go, Ter Statue. My goat. Whew. Osimhen's energetic today. We are playing Yamal too much. Yes, we are absolutely playing Lamine Yamal too much. Yes. But at least in this match, we need him in. I'm okay with him never playing again in La Liga if he can play and show up in the Champions League matches that we play. Oh, Pedri! Fuck! Excuse me. I didn't say anything. I looked at chat. Somebody said Frankie yellow no. Damn it. What happens in 20 seconds? Ah! Chat. Oh, that's a nice little dive from Di Lorenzo there. Does Frankie miss the next match now? Oh my God, Di Lorenzo, great acting work, my friend. Great acting work. Well done, kiddo. What a dive. Yeah, big shout. Big shout. Bluetooth tackle. Does that mean he misses? No, it would say he misses the next match. All right, he's calm. I mean, obviously, we still don't like to see it because he's got to play with a little bit of pressure there. That's what Napoli has to do more of. If I were Napoli, you want to switch the ball out more. Let's see, Lamine, you got to be a little bit more aggressive there. They need to be switching this ball out wider. They're really getting compressed. Barca's compressing him well, I should say. And that was that's Di Lorenzo all the way over here. Great pressure from Araujo. Get up, Oliviera. Vamos. Araujo, my boy. That's him. Why you got the live ticker on display? Can it spoil us? Yes. Some people like seeing the attack momentum. Actually, you're right. I don't want to get spoiled, so I am so stressed out. Looking over here is going to spoil it for me. I'm going to do that. So you guys can see. Well, actually, we can make it bigger now. And then when it gets past the 45th minute, we got to move it. But that way. All right, they're getting pressed pretty high right now. Good ball of Frankie. Let's go. That was great from Cancelo. Cancelo, hold the ball. I mean, Frankie, just be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Play it over to Lamine. Let's see what Lamine... Give it to Cancelo. That's what he wants. Mano, does that hit hand? That looked like it might have hit some hand. Good little run of play there. Not my favorite decision from Lamine. Don't just play it out. He likes to just... Look at everyone telling him to calm down. He loves to just pound a long ball. Inigo Martinez sometimes, and thank God he didn't there. But yeah, so all right, we got the attack momentum now. So it's not the whole sofa score. Oh, Lewa, man. Infinite Sage, it's 0-0. Ask the score in chat. Somebody will tell you if I don't. Okay, that's exactly where we want Osimhen. We don't. Now he gets a corner. That's exactly where we want Victor Osimhen. We don't want him anywhere near the box without Araujo on him. Was that did Adley hit his hand? I've seen that called a handball before. I don't know about you, chat. I probably wouldn't call it a handball if I were the ref. But I've seen that called a handball. That's all I'm saying. It definitely hit below his shirt line or whatever. This is going to be where they're dangerous. They got some height on them. They're not great on, set pieces, but they can score. Do you think Barcelona should buy Felix? No. Not right now, at least. That's a great ball in from Kvar. Lobotka on the ball. I am not impressed by Lobotka. Good press from Gundo up top. He's probably going to go... Yeah, I knew he was going to go back over to Oliviera. Okay. They can have... We're really pressing high. And it's kind of working out. Not too bad. Good press from Pedri. They try to set... That's what they're going to probably have to keep... Look at them. Look at them pressing Christensen so hard. I mean, I would do the same thing because it worked. But look at... Why is Christensen moving? Good job, Christensen. Vamos. Vamos, Christensen. Bueno. Good foul. Good foul. That's not a yellow card. Put your hand down, Juan Jesus. Not at the 20th minute. Maybe maybe later in the game. Well, it was being tugged a little bit. That's never going to be a pen, though. You know, you don't give a pen for that. Good job from Koundé on Kvar, though. Look at you. Kvar is not ready. Velvet, I'm good, bro. Good job, Christensen. Bueno. That's an easy place to wear. Dude, if it's a problem for you, you can not watch the stream. It's fine. Oh, what a try from Gundo. Oh, Lamine gets on the ball. Let's see what he can do. Nah, not the best cross. It's all right. It's all right. Over to Frankie. Let's see what he... Oh, back over to Gundo. Doesn't have really any options. Good job, Christensen. Not throwing it away there. You know, obviously we lose a little bit of momentum, but we can get it back over to Inigo. Good. Bueno. Don't play a long ball. Every time Inigo Martinez gets the ball, I'm like, don't do anything. Just keep it. Give it to Cancelo. Give it to Araujo. Ooh. That's a card, no? That's a card, no? Nah, that's not a card. If Christensen didn't get a card, yeah, that's not a card. Unless Christensen got a card, then I'd be complaining. Look at Xavi. Xavi doing his thing. At what minute do you guys think Xavi will get his yellow card? We're holding the ball pretty well today. Man, it's just the problem is that every time we play okay. Ooh, great ball from Pedri. Keep it in, Cancelo. Did that stay in? No way he kept that ball in. Oh my God, he's in. What a chance. Wow. What a chance for Lewa, man. Whoa. Cancelo's playing good today. Cancelo and Pedri are linking up incredibly right now, man. Cancelo is finding himself in acres of space. They're having to double team him with Politano. That's ridiculous. Good job, Cancelo, to hold the ball. Plays to Frank. Frank, you got time. Calma. Great ball to Gundo. Let's see if Gundo can make anything. Takes a shot. What a shot. Jeez. How's the doggo? Barsball, he's doing all right. She's doing all right. She actually might have just hurt her knee. I know she hurt her back, but she's been limping pretty bad recently, so we think she hurt her knee because she's got no muscle in her leg, basically, from barely walking on it because of her back. And so now I think she hurt her knee, so it's a long and expensive mess, but it's okay. We still have to see the vet to see what the problem is. All right, Gundo, let's see what you can do here. Not your best ball. No one was there, so you can't really help it. Good job from Lamine to get over to it. Tough. William, not cool, bro. Not cool, bro. Pretty solid game so far, though. Man. They're playing pretty well. Like, it's pretty impressive, this press that they're put. Not only the press, but all right. Now I'm concerned. Napoli has the ball in space. Great tackle from Pedri. Vamos. Get off the floor, Di Lorenzo. Keep crying. We already saw your acting ability, bro. You don't have to show it to us again. Nice little chipped ball. Good job from Christensen to win it. And Lamine. Calma, Lamine plays it over to Gundo. Don't. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Oh. Go over to your left. Oh, Lewa. Oh, great tackle from Pedri. He wins the ball. No way, ref. There's no way. There's no way that was a foul from Pedri. There's no way. He definitely got ball. Let's see. He got ball. Nah, no way. No way. Terrible call. Terrible call. No, I wouldn't say that's acting from Anguissa because he was definitely, like, touched. But Pedri got the ball, and he got plenty of the ball. Unbelievable. Good job, Frankie. Vamos. Vamos, Frankie. That's the thing I said about Napoli's midfield is just not impressive at all. And the subs they have aren't great. They aren't great attacking. They aren't great at defense. They aren't great at moving the ball forward. They're pretty okay at almost everything. But, like, right there, Koundé's in. Like, okay, he didn't really handle Kvar there. No. Kvar also is known for his diving, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Koundé got cooked there, not going to lie. Koundé's keeping up with him. I think Koundé's probably faster than Kvar. So, that's good. Because I think Koundé has been looking a little slow recently. Kvar is known for his acting. I've watched their past 2 games, and the boys, he might not have the face for acting, but he's got the talent for it. We should say. All right, they got the ball. Of course, he's going down the line there. Lamine, come on. Good job. Way to make him send it all the way back to Di Lorenzo at right back. Yeah, good job. Good job, Lamine. Way to cover that space. Okay, now that Koundé really tucks in, and Kvar's in a mountain of space. Look at that. That's dangerous. If they could somehow find Kvar from there. Because Koundé's coming so narrow, Lamine isn't, like, dropping, So it's like, good job. I mean, he didn't win the ball, I guess. But keep the ball in the air. Ah. All right, Araujo. Let's see what you got, buddy. This is where Kvar can be dangerous. He's trying to get some space on his foot, on his right foot. Good job, Araujo. What? No corner. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, we should absolutely be winning. And good call from the linesman, eh? We should absolutely be winning, Ibrahim. We've created too many chances. We've almost created a lot more. So I absolutely believe we should be winning this match so far. It's actually disappointing that we're not. But I don't want to say like we're floundering our chances. We haven't had great chances, to be fair. But we've had a lot of good possession. We've had a lot of good, almost good chances, if that makes sense. And for that reason, I feel like we're unfairly not unfairly, but we could have been ahead. Great job from Gundo. I think I probably would have got rid of the ball earlier, but playing it to low sometimes works. Koundé's fine. He went studs up a little bit, but you're not really gonna get a foul there. That looks like a foul to me. Good job from Araujo. All right, guys, let's see. A little quiet possession here at the back. That's okay. That's okay. Good ball over to Gundo, man. See, they're able to... What a... Gundogan! Man, İlkay Gundogan. He is so good at that, spreading the ball. We have had no one on this team all season that can do that, and Gundo hasn't been doing it. Gundogan is really good at that, and that's what Busquets was phenomenal at. What a ball from Lamine! Woo! That was almost insane. That was almost ridiculous. Great run from Pedri, too. Great ball from Lamine, but great run from Pedri, and good for the kid for being able to pick him out. Yeah, keep putting pressure on Frankie de Jong's back. See how that works. See how that goes. Never works well. I'm stressed out, everybody. I'm stressed out. I'm always stressed out at these matches, man. I used to get shivers when we would be holding a lead or something, and I was nervous. I would genuinely get shivers. I haven't done it since I've streamed, but we also haven't really played like a big game. Like, I mean, I guess we kind of have. What a touch from Pedri. Let's see what he can do here. Played over to Lamine, maybe? That's what he does. Yep. Not a ton of options for him. Plays it over to Gundo. Oh, he's really trigger happy right now. Calma, Lamine. Calma. 2 a.m. in India. Leander, get I don't want to say get some sleep. This is a good game. It's an exciting game to watch. How's the Arsenal game going? I'm going to check on my phone. Let's see. Still no, it's also 0-0 there. Declan Rice got a yellow in the 2nd minute. That's all I see. Barca traumatized you. Yeah, Tayson. Good touch from... not your best touch, Christensen, but good job. Somehow it gets to Osimhen, and great job from Cancelo. All right, boys, come on. Let's calm down, Cancelo. Calm down. No, not your best work, Cancelo. No foul there. No foul. Get up, Barca. No foul. No foul. No. Oh, my God. What's your time? I don't know. We're seeing a little comeback. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a foul. That's a foul. All right. That's a foul. But yeah, the defense is doing a solid job right now. But, you know, I don't want to speak too soon. Who knows what's going to happen. I'm at 29 minutes and 54 seconds. Good job from Araujo to win that header over to Frankie, who gives it to Lewa, who the ball is bobbling around. Let's see if Gundo can keep it. He loses it. No foul there. Get up. Oh, they called a foul. Woo! Lucky, lucky boys! I think that was a good tackle. Whatever. He messed one up with Pedri. He messes one up with them. Now we're even, right? An eye for an eye. What's up, Ruben? Almost missed this game because my alarm didn't go off, man. Oh, man. I have an exam tomorrow, but I'm watching this inside. What's your exam on? What a ball from Pedri, man. Pedri's... it doesn't get over to him. Pedri and Cancelo link up today has been phenomenal. Yeah, Cancelo just playing it nicely over to Pedri. Pedri playing it back, moving around. Pedri's on his game today. Frankie's had a solid game too. I want to give him credit, but Pedri's looked really good, especially his linking up with Cancelo. They are using Cancelo so much right now, and Cancelo is just living in it, man. They're being a little slow, though. Like, I just feel like, especially Lowe, is just never in the perfect position. And, you know, we've had some good runners off of him. We've had a couple good runs from Pedri and Gundo that have almost led to good chances, or at times have led to good chances. But I just feel like Lewa isn't in the perfect position all the time. And you know, obviously, you can't be in the perfect position all the time. Oh, Yamal very sloppy. What's up, Vopi? It's okay, bro. Yamal's 16. He's going to make mistakes. Good tackle from Araujo. Bueno. He might have been offside. No? Lewa, calm down. Wow, I can't believe that succeeded. Look at Osimhen. He's angry. He was probably fouled, to be fair. You have a bio-practical exam at 9 a.m. Good luck. Oh, great acting from Lewa there. All right, they act a little bit, we act too. Good job, Lewa. I don't know if that's a foul on Osimhen. I don't know. It's a close attack. You played ball before? Nah, I played in high school. That's all. I just played pickup now. Can you show the timer because it's too zoomed in? No, I know it is because I don't want to be spoiled by a goal. So we're just watching the attack momentum. Sorry, bro. I'll tell you where I'm at. I'm at 32 minutes and 36 seconds, though. All right, Gundo plays the ball in. Not the best cross, but Christensen tries to get his head on it. Or was that was Lewa? That was Lewa. Napoli's just dying for halftime. See, but I'm surprised they're playing so, like, poorly. I mean, I guess I'm not. They've been through so much. They just got a new manager, but I don't know. They played better against AC Milan the other day. That was, what, 2 weeks ago? No foul! What do you want to do, ref? Osimhen jumped into him. How? What is he supposed to do there? Like, what? Osimhen jumped in. They jumped into each other. What is supposed to happen? I know, you're actually right, random user. But it's harder to see a goal on the sofa score with just the attack momentum than it is when there is. All right, they have some good progression. Lamine, he's going to go down the line. He's going to keep going down the line. That's a pretty solid... Oh, no, that's not a good cross. It looks like it was deflected. Okay, Kavar's in space right now. So, not in space, but he's got space. And he loses the ball. Vamos. If anybody isn't watching the match, Vopi just put in some suggestions to maybe potentially watch the match. I don't know anything about it, but maybe you do. Maybe you want to check it out. I don't know. Good press. Pedri making him move it around, move it back. This press is pretty solid today. It's not just that like they're doing their job. I feel like when they need to win the ball, they are. Cancelo's now in a pretty dangerous one-on-one with Politano. Let's see how he does. Good job from Cancelo, not giving him a ton of space. Okay, good job. Bueno. Not incredible from Cancelo, but I'm not going to complain about not, you know. Good job. Pedri, vamos. Let's go, Pedri. Good job from Pedri, man. Whew. Frankie's got to be careful, bro. Yeah, that was probably a foul. Or at least Politano made it look like one. Look at them moving the ball half up the field. I did the same thing. Where are you at? Infinite Sage, I'm at 35 minutes and 36 seconds. All right, boys. We got to defend this well. He's going to put in a good ball, so got to pray. De Jong's getting unlucky. Yeah, I'd probably say that. All right, boys. Hold that line. Oh, God. Oh, no. Osimhen. Oh, man. Osimhen was in space, too. Not the best header from Cancelo. No, they still got it, and space is going to go. I think he's right-footed, so. Damn. Okay. Back to Lobotka. They still got their entire... Everybody still pinned up against our back line. They got Juan Jesus on the ball. Damn. They got out of that. That's okay. All right. See what you guys can do. Oh, Frankie, don't foul. Yeah, Cancelo. Good tackle. Should Barca buy Cancelo? I think they should buy Cancelo. Now the thing is, right, with all the Davies rumors, I think the Davies rumors are interesting. If you can get Alphonso Davies for 50 million, or you can get Cancelo for 20, I think you probably take Davies. The thing is, you have to sell Balde, right? He's just not going to be okay staying at Barca and playing second fiddle to Alphonso Davies. He's just not going to be okay with that. And you could probably sell Balde for like half the price, or not half the price, for like the exact price you buy Davies for, just because you have Balde on a bigger contract and Davies only has a year left on his. Good job from Koundé to put a lot of pressure on him there. My dog's having a little hissy fit. Hold on, guys. I gotta go. Hopefully they don't score. All right, what happened? Nothing? Nothing crazy? Cool. Uh-oh. Hold on. They still got the ball. They're having some sustained possession. Politano's got a good right foot. Lamine! My boy. Perperator. I'm at 39 minutes and 2 seconds. Davies is asking 12 million. Yeah, I know he's asking a lot of season. I do. That is going to be tough. So it's probably not going to happen, but Kvar's on his preferred right foot. He's in a better spot, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Osimhen in it. Oh, no, it's Christensen. Oh, yeah. They got their hands all over each other. Osimhen's getting all angry. You're 3 minutes behind? Just bring the stream back. Take the stream back. I'm at 39 minutes and 44 seconds now. So just match. Go back, 3 minutes in stream. Or however far. Gundo, what in the back touch was that? Let's go. Gavar's having a shocker so far. Knock on wood. Napoli controlling the game now. Nah, they had some sustained possession near the box. Osimhen, you're never going to get a penalty for that. Stop crying. Jesus. Like, what a complaining, man. Like, look, Lewa does that all the time, too. Good touch from Koundé, man. That's a tough spot. If that ball gets behind Koundé, that's dangerous. Especially with so many people out of position, so. That was a really good touch from Koundé. Look at that. Osimhen's all the way out on the left. I would assume Kvar is... No, Kajuste is central. He's pushing up centrally. And so is Anguissa. Yeah. They don't have a midfield. It doesn't exist ever. Lobotka is the furthest back. And then everyone else is like, that's a foul. No? He didn't touch the ball. He might have touched the ball. Gundo didn't protest, but he doesn't really complain in it either. So... Oh, I'm surprised Kvar didn't go back. It didn't go down. He always goes down very easily. I thought Lamine hit him, but maybe he didn't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good job, Koundé. Koundé's having a good game. Koundé's having a solid game so far. Anguissa on the ball over here. Christensen getting him kind of man-to-man. Back to Lobotka. Yeah, they don't have a midfield. They never have a midfield. Great job, Koundé. Oh, never mind. Woo! Never mind. Great job, Koundé. Wow. Wow, Gundo, what a turn! It's going in circles. All right, Christensen, don't lose the ball. All right, Lamine, don't lose the ball as well. He's getting, pressed by, 30 people. What a guy. He's 16 years old. You're all grown men. Feel bad. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, my God. Frankie has the ball in space. Let's go. All right, come on, Frankie. Cancelo, do your thing, buddy. You got Pedri up in the top of the box. Oh, that could have been a foul, no? Oh, we really tried it. Lamine is Timothy James. I want to watch the game now. Nothing else. No worries, Gil. You're all good, bro. What time are you on? Volpe, I'm at cutscene. I'm at Xavi's face. I can't see the time. 42 minutes and 30 seconds. Do you guys want to match up? Cancelo tried that Trabella. Yeah, he really went for that, huh? You hope Chelsea offers 120 million for Balde. They won't. That doesn't happen to us. All right, Lewa, win this ball. All right, Lewa, do something intelligent. Hold the ball. Oh my God, he always makes he just never moves on the ball the way you would think a human being should do it. You know what I mean? It just always looks so unnatural when he's on the ball. Oh! So soft from Ramani there. But it's probably a foul. Yeah, okay, that's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul, especially there. Who'll go first today? I mean, I think we should. We've created the vast majority of chances. I think Napoli's still dangerous, but we're defending okay. And look, we're not impervious. We never have been this season. Frankie don't but they're not exactly creating phenomenal chances either. Now, they haven't been good at finishing good chances or bad chances. So I don't know. I don't want to be too optimistic, right? And too unrealistic and say no, we're fine. Hey, what's up, Simon? How was dinner, man? I don't want to be too optimistic and be no, we're good. But with the way Napoli has been finishing the chances when they get clear chances, I'm not very worried right now. But changes will be made at halftime. You got to assume. And I don't think Xavi's going to make any changes, really. I don't know what I don't know what to make. I don't know. What's up, Laser Man? What's going on? Yeah. That's what it has come to. They're just shooting it forward and hoping something. Christensen loses the ball. Nope. Yep. Oh, what a touch from Pedri, man. Great job from Frankie to step forward for that, too. Cancelo's taking his time on the ball. They're kind of cutting off passing lanes pretty well, but Frankie offers support in a good position to free Cancelo a little bit. Cancelo's like doing everything he can to try and be like forgotten about. They called halftime. All right. It's halftime for me, crazy. All right, boys. What an interesting game, I should say. If I say so myself. Let's go back to the Photoshop. How about it? Check out the board of amazingness. Is that this one? Nope. Is that this one? Hey, yo. There we go. All right. The board of amazingness. There we go. Let's take a little analysis of what everybody's doing. How about it, right, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Everybody's coming back that have been watching on their phones. Lewa needs to get subbed off. Interesting take. What's up, Qual? Welcome to the stream, my man. Josh Giddy. Roto. I get that all the time, man. I don't know if it's always you saying it, but I get it a lot. See, I don't know if taking off Lewandowski is the solution here. Is that what you guys are really... Yamal disaster class? What? You're always so dramatic, my guy. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. I'm delusional. You're dramatic, I'm delusional. But I don't know if taking off Low is the solution. But let's go. Let's take a little gander at how this team has been playing. So their setup in possession is this, right? We got Lamine pretty much touchline. Lewa, he's shifting over a little bit. Like he's not playing centrally as much. He's kind of playing here, especially in possession. And we're seeing Gundo operate this position that I have Frankie in right now. Frankie's over here. Christensen's playing on the right side, which actually makes sense now to think that I think about it. Pedri, and then Pedri's playing all around here. Pedri's lost? Who said that? Carlos Lara? Sorry, brother. I disagree like tenfold, my guy. I think Pedri has looked incredible, especially his connection with my boy, Joao Cancelo. Cancelo had one of his best games, and I said in my preview that I got to change the name of this match. I just realized I just had this set to preview and I never changed it. Somebody remind me when we get to the match. Cancelo has been phenomenal. His connection with Pedri has been off the charts. Not only has he created some decent chances, but just the way Pedri is able to relieve pressure by flicking it over to Cancelo is ridiculous, man. But I've also liked that Christensen's playing on the right. I originally thought he covers on the left side, but we've been seeing him play on the right side, which makes more sense because I think there is more threatening potential here with Kvar, right? But with everybody over here, that will encourage Kvaratskhelia to come centrally, and then that's also moving Osimhen around. All in all, it's pretty solid. But what's really turning around today is that the press is actually not only being effective, but the guys are winning tackles. You know, there's times where the press has looked okay, but we don't win tackles. You know, we just get unlucky on 50-50 balls or whatever, but there's just, you know, there's always something mysterious about Barcelona or about football. Everyone here, I'm sure, has played football once in a while. You know, sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't get lucky when you go in for a tackle. And that's what it feels like right now. We're getting the ball. We're getting lucky. Everything is bouncing our way. And it's solid. Now, in the final third, we're not great. We're really not playing great. We're playing okay. We're creating some chances, but it's not phenomenal. Now, Lamine's being a little trigger happy. I'm going to be honest. He's not having his best game. He's not playing poorly. He's creating some good chances. He's playing out of pressure very impressively at times. He does look really good at times, but he's also not making the best decision all the time. And you can't expect that from him. We have to give him some space. He's a 16-year-old. But we can still be critical of him. It's fine to do that. And we can say that he is being a little quick with his ball playing. He isn't necessarily making the best decision, and it's not coming out. He's not playing the best ball into the box, or, it's not clearing the first man, his crosses, or something like that. Or he's not having the best touch. And look, that's okay. He's 16. We can't really rely on him every time. But Pedri and Gundo have been making phenomenal run in giving him options and giving Cancelo options. Lewa hasn't. I haven't really seen a good run from him much today. That he's had like one or two, to be fair. But I would like to see more movement of him in the correct spaces. He seems to be always covered up and always not in a good position to receive the ball. And when he does get the ball, it tends to be like here. And that's just never where I want Robert Lewandowski to get on the ball. So he just isn't being great in possession either. But the reason he's in this match is if he gets an open shot here, in theory it goes in, right? That's why he's in. That's why we don't take him out for Roque. Or that's Xavi's thought process behind not taking him out for Roque. But I went over the midfield. I went over the front three. Everybody knows, you've been all saying the press has been phenomenal. The press has been phenomenal. But what's been really phenomenal has been this king back line. Like, Koundé has been really good. Kvaratskhelia is not an easy guy to defend against. It's difficult. But he's done a very decent job. He's winning 50-50 balls. He's being aggressive at the right times. He's being good on the ball. I couldn't ask more from Koundé right now. And I just hope it continues into the next 45. Araujo, really good. I have confidence in him. We just like I had in the beginning of the season. Obviously, it waned a little bit at one point. He hasn't been in the best form. What's up, Piper? But he looks really good. Inigo Martinez looks okay. He's being maybe a little over-aggressive, but he's doing his thing. He started playing a little too many questionable balls in the beginning, but he looks good right now. He looks pretty solid. They're being smarter in possession. They're definitely being slower in possession. They're not creating as much, or they weren't creating as much going into the back end of that 45 minutes. But I think we got some potential in front of us. Now, the question comes when we need to start making subs. I've seen you guys have all been yelling it at me. I think Christensen's going to need to come out. He never really seems to go past like the 75th minute, 80th minute. Of course he does. He's a center back. He's used to playing at center back, and you need to run more where he's playing. You need to press. You don't really have to press as a center back. So he's probably going to have to come off, and that means probably Poriel Pomeu is going to have to come in, which, I mean, isn't great. It's just not great. Look at this. I'm looking at the stats right now. Apparently, Napoli did not have a single shot, let alone a shot on target. That's insane. Great job. Great job by Barca. It's really impressive. And they had to make 3 saves. We have an XG of 3.36. That's not great, but it's fine. The difference between us and Napoli is not the amount of shots or saves that they made. It's the amount of chances we almost had. If you're watching this game, we have the ball in that final third so much, but we're just not connecting what we need to connect. It's not perfect. And so I don't think taking out Lewandowski is the answer. I think it could be an answer if we start getting pressed more or momentum shifts again. Like at the end of that half, we saw Napoli have a good amount of sustained possession. If that continues, I see a good position to have Roque come in. Roque is just going to be better there. Or Rafinha 2 for Lamine if Lamine gets gassed at like the 75th, 80th minute. But I don't really see that sub coming unless we are up. Not in the first, and they really had a lot of possession in the last 15. Yeah. Who do you think would make an impact off the bench? If this game ends in a draw, would you be upset? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be upset, but I'm not going to be happy. to be happy, we need to walk out of this game with a win, just because we haven't been playing good at home. We're not good at the Montjuic, so I'm not confident that we just have that in the bag, even with how poor Napoli's playing. So I think with how well we are playing right now, with how far back against the ropes that Napoli team was in that first half, we need to score. And so I think they were getting tired, so I think they'll probably come out pretty strong again, but we can't always win all those 50-50s, so we might not have as much possession this next half. So I don't know. I'm still concerned. I don't know if they're going to be able to connect it better in that final third. I just don't know if these are the guys to do it. I don't know if Lamine Yamal, playing the way he's playing right now with the form he has today, he's not playing the best. He's playing good for obviously a 16-year-old. He's ridiculous. But in the final third, his decision making isn't the best, and then his final balls aren't the best. We need him to be better there for us to really score, especially with Lewa making not the best runs, and there's no one else on the pitch really to play balls into them, because Pedri and Gundo are the ones making runs, and Frankie just doesn't seem like he wants to play. I guess Cancelo can do that. Trivela, that's fair. Cancelo can do that. Firmino might be a good sub. As I said earlier, I think Firmino is a good option. I think he's a good option profile-wise for either Gundo or Pedri. He fits that role well, but he hasn't looked good this season when there is a lot of stress on him, because he keeps coming in when there is a lot of pressure or when a lot's going on. And so I think he's felt rushed, felt stressed to play a good ball, and he hasn't really this season. So I don't have as much confidence in him. Now, I think he will come in, and I think, whether or not I have confidence in him, he will come in. As well as for Rafinha or Joao Felix or Roque or Mark Gu even. I don't think Gu's coming in. I don't know. I really don't know where Xavi's going to go with it. I know Fermin Lopez is getting minutes in this match just because that's what Xavi does. He brings him on for Pedri. But I don't know outside of that. I would assume that Rafinha is coming in. And then maybe Roque for Christensen or something if they want to go crazy. That's something I say. If we're still 0-0 at the 75th minute, I think he'll probably bring on Roque for Christensen and then play Roque as that kind of left winger, inverted striker role. And Gundo will play deeper, a little bit deeper, not much deeper. And then Frankie will just be more restricted. Instead of taking Lewa out, because that's what Xavi has proven to hate doing. I would love to see Mark Yu and Roque come in. I think that would be phenomenal. But I don't think that'll happen. Nor do I think Xavi will take Lamine out. We'll have to see what happens, though. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm putting the match back on. Okay, it's still an ad. Cool. Roque needs to be a striker, not left wing. Carlos Lara, I don't disagree, man. I'm not disagreeing. I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm trying to say what I think Xavi will do and not what he should do. Yeah. I also would probably prefer Gu at striker. I just like Gu. I like his profile. I like the strength that he has. But it's going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting half. For sure. Is Mishi streaming right now? I'm going to hop in his stream. I think we should do a second. I should collab with him. I think it would be a cool combo. He is streaming.
Men too? Yeah, bro. Fuck it. Throw him in there if you want.
So
I mean, at some point, at one point, you fuck enough women that you got to try something else, I guess. Sometimes I say shit the shit that comes out of my mouth is just like.
If you guys are on his stream, tell him I said hi.
You like women? I know it's surprising, but yeah, I do. It's kind of crazy, right?
gonna be an interesting.
Me check out rejected. She said I'm too young for her. I'm too young for her, bro. I'm 1 year younger.
Should Chavi make?
I just don't know. I don't know if she likes you then.
I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting little 45 to come. You guys are
catch this crackhead.
Nino Malinho. I appreciate you, dog. Let me know if you.
What ethnicity are you? I'm Arab, bro.
Because I just have chat off. Like a genius.
Current 5 song.
But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I
don't know.
Is that how you pronounce his name too? I don't know. I just got my Camp Nou.
You say some rancid shit, yeah, bro. But it's at least I'm not insulting anybody. You know what I mean? At least it's just about me. I'm not, you know, I don't like, you know, going after. Like I don't like the fucking when people are like they make jokes at other
you guys
people's
can't hear me.
Like
all right.
It's rancid shit, but it's about me.
Sorry, guys. Lo siento, amigos. I'm new to this. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. That must have been real annoying. I apologize about that, everybody. I don't know what he's talking about either. All right, I turned the stream off. We got to get back to this game. What's up, Piper? How was school? Actually, that feels weird to ask. I feel like I shouldn't be asking that. Viper, it's all good. The likes don't mean anything. I don't even know if they do anything. I don't think it like encourages YouTube to promote it. I genuinely don't think it does anything. But all right, the match is coming back. Boys are on the field. We're going back to the other webcam. Time to start tensioning ourselves. You know, tightening our buttholes. Let's go, boys. Change the title of this stream. Shout out who told me that. Carlos, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. How do I do that? Right here. Watch along. All right, I did it. Thank you, Carlos. All right, everybody. Everybody who's leaving, enjoy the game. Hopefully get some football. What'd you ask, random user? Why are you questioning me? What's going on? Did the music stop? The music stopped. Let's turn that music back on. There we go. All right, football kickoff. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to tell you guys where I'm at. I'm at 45 minutes and 7 seconds. 45 minutes and 10 seconds now, if you guys want to match up with me. They've got some chances in the box. They got their... I don't know. Does that count as a shot on goal? I guess it probably does. Interesting. There were no subs, right? That was a nice voice crack there, if you guys heard that. Look at that. They're definitely still pressing high. Oh, are they not? Or they probably have a trigger. Their triggers are probably when it goes to... Oh, interesting. They are very wide. That's what I'm seeing with this Napoli setup. They are insanely wide. It's like your mother. All right, welcome, Simon. Later, Barstool. All right, man. Come on. We need some football here. I'm stressed out. Are you stressed out? Because I'm stressed out. Put on the Barca shirt. No, I can't put on the Barca shirt. I wore a black shirt last time. Last time I wore a Barca shirt, bad things happen, man. Bad things happen when I wear my kits. Good pressure from Cancelo. Bueno. All right, they are... their press has definitely changed. They're very wide. And their midfield looks like sitting further back. But... yeah, whoa. Interesting. They're really pressing high right now. And we're not ready for this. All right, Christensen. Good ball over to Gundo. Lewa is just in such a weird space out wide, man. And Pedri, yeah, Pedri. Give it to Lewa. What does Lewandowski going to do? What in the world? I'm going to scream, man. I hate when he gets on the ball. Anywhere that's not within one, like in the box, effectively, within a yard of the 6-yard box. That's not a pen. Get off the floor, Lewa. Good dive. Nice try. Frankie, cover that space on your left. Good job, Inigo. Pedri, keep the ball, keep the ball. Good job. Pedri's so good. Oh, Christensen, not your best work there, kiddo. Oh, man, he can't give him that. Araujo, my boy. Bueno. Bueno, I'm going to be yelling a lot today. What time you at? I'm at 47 minutes and 58 seconds. I'm going to be at 48 minutes now. I'm at 48 minutes. All right, Napoli's got a better press. We're going to struggle to create better chances, and now this is where maybe subs. Ooh, not your best work there, Lewa. Good job, Frankie. Oh, Lamine Yamal, what a ball, Frankie de Jong. I have my babies. I'm sorry about my video I made. All right, Lewa. Lamine. Gundo! What a not good strike. He didn't like where Lamine put it. Oh, man. Am I still sick? Nah, Piper, I'm good. I was sick for a while, and my girlfriend got sick too. Yeah, that's not... Levin Disney. What in the dancing dive was that? Oh, man. He miscontrolled that, but he got lucky. He still kept it. Good pressure from Lamine. We don't win it, but it's okay. Bro, stop being so behind. We're at 50. Restarted. What are you doing? Yo, guys, if you complain one more time, I'm going to time you out. It's so annoying listening to you guys complain that I'm behind. I can't do anything about it. Oh, no, I can. I'm at 50 minutes and 18 seconds now. Lo siento, amigos. I'm back. I'm here. Calma. That's a foul, no? Politano was just pulling him back like crazy. Go back to Frankie. Oh, my God. What a ball from Lamine Yamal over to Gundo. Not your best finish there, kiddo. Let's go Barca. True, Piper. Good shot. Gundo. That was silly from Gundo on. I praise him for his good decision making most of the time. That was not good decision making. Pedri's tired already, man. Pedri's frustrated too. They weren't expecting Napoli to come out this better like this. Damn. Good changes from Calzona, though. You got to be impressed by those changes from Napoli. Inigo. Bueno, Inigo Martinez. Oh, God. Come on, Frankie. You got to be more aggressive than that. To win that ball on Osimhen there. Politano's got the ball. Not really sure what to do here. Good covering space from Christensen there. That was really good from Christensen. He didn't, leave space either. Good tackle from Cancel. Is that our ball? Good tackle from Cancel. Very good. Cancel's having a good game, too. Who's had the better chances? Us, by far. By, a significant margin. Napoli hasn't had a chance. Pedri is ridiculous. Oh, he lost the ball. He was pressed by 4 guys, though. It's okay. Good tackle. No, he didn't touch the ball. No, he didn't touch the ball, Di Lorenzo. Put your hands down, amigo. Do I know how to say that in Italian? To put? What is that? Fare? Something like that. Is anybody here Italian? This is my first time being able to catch one of these streams. Love the videos on the team. Thoughts on Ansu return? What do you think he'll bring? I don't know, man. I haven't been able to see a ton. Oh, I thought that was going in. I thought that was going to be an own goal. Oh, my God. I don't know much about Ansu right now, though. I really don't know. I got to see more from him at Brighton. He doesn't look great. He looks good at times, but he seems to struggle to get into play a lot. But I have to watch him more. Honestly, I really don't know. Oh, my God. All right, boys. Gundo, let's see a good ball here from the corner, man. Come on, Gundo. Nope. I hate when they play it short. What? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I genuinely hate when they do that. Oh, man. Napoli, we had so many numbers back there, too. What's my time? Simon, I'm at 53 minutes and 24 seconds. Good ball from Ter Statue, man. Ah, not the best touch from Gundo. Lewa's not there because he's never where he needs to be. Moret, that's a good switch play it from Moret, though. All right, Koundé, come on, win this. Good job, Koundé. All right, Lamine, come on. Come on, Lamine Yamal. All right, Koundé, give it back. Good job. Good job. Good job. That's what you got to do there. Christensen's been okay on the ball. You know, lost the ball few too many times, but he's also made good decisions a few times, so he deserves credit for that. At least we didn't concede in the first 10 seconds. That's true. That's a win. That's a foul, too, on Frankie. Yeah, okay, he's holding his hand up. Doesn't matter. It's never going to get a yellow. What a touch! No. Lewa. Lewandowski. Stop selling, my guy. Oh, my God. He is the touch of an elephant. Like, I don't understand. What is that? There's no, like, magic there. God damn, man. That might have been on his left foot. Good header from Araujo. Bad ball from Frankie. No one's making that run past him. They don't seem really to be on the same page right now. That's the second ball from Frankie today that... Oh, okay, Inigo. I think he should have jumped for that. Tried to. No. Oh, my God. Osimhen, get off the floor. That's ridiculous. He, threw his legs around him. That didn't look too much like a foul for that, my guy. Okay, that's a foul. But then Osimhen did his night. That's as much of a dive as I've ever seen. Like, there was contact, sure, but Osimhen threw himself to the floor for sure. Let me zoom this in. I want to stop trying to get so close to so you guys can get a little closer. It's a clear yellow. We lucky. Nah, I don't think it's a clear yellow. He was moving away from the box. And it was an attempt on the ball, you know. I don't think it was that bad either. Osimhen really acted like crazy. Oh, that was a dangerous chance there. Go, Pedri, go. Go, Pedri, go. Good pressure from Pedri. Vamos. My boy. He's going to go to his right. He's going to go to your right. Good job, Pedri. Way to cover that. Good job, Cancel. Way to not just take it with your head. All right. Pedri, give back. Good job. We don't really have people in the right space. Oh, man. If Gundo was faster, he just had a pretty good run into space there. Oh. Frankie just got a hand to the face, but didn't play it off. Inigo. Good job, Inigo. I mean, not the best job, but decent job. Who is that up? Someone was getting up. I feel like I'm really pale today. Let's see if we can change that. Let's make myself look less pale. By the power of movie magic. Or color correction. Oh, now I put my makeup on for you guys. Look at that. All right, let's take my makeup off. I don't like that. That's better. Rafinha's getting ready? Good. But who for? I mean, it's not Lamine, right? I don't think it's Lamine. I just don't think it's Lamine Yamal. Good. No foul! Oh, my God. K-Var's a beautiful actor, man. Cry, cry, cry. Cry your way home, K-Var. Man, look at that. Look at that! He stubbed his foot into the ground or kicked Lamine. Like, I'm not saying it's not a foul, but to cry and then pretend to limp, ridiculous. Ridiculous. You think Rafinha's coming on for Christensen? Maybe. Maybe. Probably dropping Gundo back a little bit. That's a really good job from Juan Jesus. Great job from Araujo over to Lewa. Don't do anything stupid, Lewandowski. God damn it. Pedri's got 34 guys on him, man. Get back, Cancelo. Good job, Christensen. All right. As long as the ball doesn't go to Lewandowski, we're okay. As long as the ball doesn't go to Lewandowski, we're okay. Good. We still have the ball. Oh, good touch from Cancelo there. God, Politano, I don't know how he hasn't gotten a yellow card today. He's like just doing enough to not foul people badly. But he's like just pestering the crowd. He's doing a good job at it. I mean, it's not easy to do that. Pedri's a Napoli magnet. Xavi, use that. Yeah. Good job, Cancelo. Way to make Politano come back. Man, look at that. Di Lorenzo is so tight to Pedri. Oh my God, that's a foul, ref. Is that not a card? It's not that bad. It could have been a card. If you gave Frankie a card that early in the match, it's not really. This late, I could see a card for sure. Koundé to Lamine. Good job to Gundo. Gundo, do the right thing. Oh, man. I don't know if that was the wrong thing, but we're just really struggling to create some space. Okay, Pedri's in space. Plays a great ball to Lewa. Oh, vamos! Vamos! Vamos! Let's go, baby. Let's go. It looks like, Piper, it looks like Felix is getting ready, too. Vamos! Vamos! Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go. God damn. Let's go, chat. Great turn from Pedri, man. Great job from Pedri. God, what a great strike from Lewa, too. That's why Lewandowski's in this match. That's why he's there. He can be terrible in possession. He can make so many mistakes. He can do that. There's not that many people in world football that can do that. And he's done that in like the past 3 matches. Scored a goal without a ton of space. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Deserved, too, man. Deserved. Koundé, let it out. Let it out, Koundé. Good job. I know. Who's coming on now, though? Maybe Rafinha for Lamine Yamal? You definitely need to bring energy on. So I definitely bring Fermin Lopez on for Pedri or Gundo. I would probably take off Gundo, but Xavi doesn't like to do that. So Araujo, yes, let's go, man. Damn. All right, they get the ball back. Come on. We need to play it smart here. I think Araujo's okay. I think he got a little headbutt from Osimhen. Oh my God. Xavi, the look on Xavi's face is like, I feel so bad. Oh man, baby. Oh man. What a finish from Lewa. What a ball from Pedri. That's what a finish. Hopefully Araujo's okay. Like, he's had some head problems in the past, so he's probably a little worried. He's probably a little scared. He definitely got some head action. He definitely got some head in his face. Osimhen's head hit him in the face. I think Araujo will be okay. They're going to do a little concussion check. Yeah, Piper, you see Joao Felix is warming up. I don't know if he's going to get minutes because we scored now, but I just don't think he's the guy you bring on right now. Maybe for Lewandowski, but Lewa's not coming off. Because he's not that great in space. He might be okay, actually. He might be good. I'm not that against it, but it's just for who? You know, if you take off Gundo, maybe. Bring on Fermin Lopez, but then with Fermin Lopez and Joao Felix, you have a lot of riskiness there. And so I don't think you want all of that in this match. Interesting. Good job, Frankie. Oh! Man, they are just praying for these corners. That ball doesn't look like it's on the line for the corner. Who's warming up? I don't see Fermin Lopez. Good job, Ter Stegen. Vamos. Bueno. Bueno, good sir. Good ball from Pedri's so good at football, man. He's so good at football. Play it out to Pedri, man. Oh. Too much. Oh, Lewa's there. Let's go, Lewa. What can't you do? You're amazing. You're perfect at everything. Oh, foul, foul, foul. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Yeah. Araujo looked like he had a little head blow. Oh, Juan Jesus. Getting a little handsy with Koundé's nose. Let's go, Koundé. Fight back, brother. I like Koundé. Valvet, no. Anybody wants to help out my boy Valvet? All right. Come on, boys. Let's see a good little ball in. How about it? Ah, let me throw him off. Nope, not that. Never that. I don't think that was a hand. Koundé, just put it back in. No! Gundo! Wow. That's ridiculous. To do a Travella there and then to have it work. Give it to Pedri. No, Gundo. All right, Pedri, rip it. Rip it. On his left. Oh! I thought it deflected in. I thought I deflected in. All right, no, Simon, I don't want the Discord getting taken down, brother. My TV's back, chat. Oof. No, that's not a handball. Put your hands down, Gundo. Come on. All right, kiddos. You know, we still got a lot of football left, so 1-goal lead is not perfect. All right, Frankie, good way to get back. Frankie's really tracking back well and pressing them. Good job. Bueno, Lewa. Lewa and Gundo. Good job, guys. Good job. Christensen, go to your right. Christensen, go to your right. Is that a corner for us? No. Our midfielders shouldn't be afraid of shooting. Yeah, I know. And I think Pedri's a little afraid with his right foot. But I think that was also lined up easier for a left foot rip. At least I would probably be more comfortable hitting it with my left foot since I think he took the touch with his right. Or he took the touch with his left. I don't know. Freeze OP. Yeah, that's wild. Xavi, I think even if Barca win the Champions League or something, Xavi's leaving. I think it's just too much for him right now, and I think he could come back one day. Whether they do well or they do poorly, I think he could come back. But I don't think him staying relies on performance. It's just too much. So, yeah, Piper, yes, to your question, yes. Yeah, Pedri, let's go. Vamos. Man, Pedri's putting on a hell of a show today. Lamin's wearing Messi's signature boots. All right, this is Traore and Lindstrom. They're both going to bring energy. Traore's he's a midfielder. Their whole midfield's basically attackers. But Traore's, he's not great. I watched him in the last match. He's fine. Lindstrom's more creative. Definitely, he's basically an attacker, but he'll probably go in the midfield. Oh, no, he came in for Kvaratskhelia. Whoa. Well, he's an attacker, so that makes sense. You think Napoli's kid's ugly? I'm actually a pretty big fan of it. And their history of kits, some of their kits are so sick. I love their old kits. Ooh. Did you see the lineman just like pseudo put his flag up? He went like that. What's up, Zahid? Yamal or Garnacho? Get out of my chat if you ask that question. He looked onside. I don't know what just happened. All right, I'm going to get water, guys. Nothing happens, hopefully. Oh no. Oh no. Something's happening. All right. Quell the. Oh no. Inigo. Great interception from Inigo Martinez there. Arbol. What? How was that? Good job, Lamine. All right, hold the ball. Foul, ref. Thank you. Bueno. The new Milan fourth kit? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't love it. It's nice, but it's not my favorite. Thoughts on Kvar to Barca? Nah, I don't want him. He's going to be too much money, and I don't think he's that. I think Leao's better. I think Nico Williams is a similar profile. I think Kvaratskhelia is a better scorer, but I think Nico Williams is a better dribbler. I like the... For how much he's going to cost, I don't think he's worth it for Barca with their financial situation. Araujo's having a masterclass against Osimhen, but hopefully he keeps it up. We still got a lot more football left. Piper, I'm at 69 minutes. I'm basically at 70 minutes. I'm at 69 minutes and 57 seconds. Mbappe is in Barca right now. I think he just left today, actually. No foul. Good job, Koundé. Oh, he's falling backwards. Hold on. That's such a dive. Yeah, get off the floor. Lewa misjudging the ball. He's literally flying around. That's funny. Di Lorenzo's really solid, though. He's had a pretty solid game. Yeah, we definitely should have more goals. It's not even that. 6 shots on target's a lot, but the fact that we've had so many almost shots, like we've been in such great positions so many times, but just haven't put it together. And I think we should have a lot more than that. Oh, that's so upsetting. Oh, man, that's tough for them to get to break out like that. Pedri's gassed. I think Fermin Lopez is probably going to come on for him. Somebody's going to come on for him. Uh-oh. Politano's on the ball. He's got a really good foot. That was a handball from Osimhen for sure. At least once, maybe twice. Pjokman's son to Barca. No way. Well, guys, it was my good birthday. Thank you. Hey, happy birthday, Priyanshu. Appreciate you being part of the chat today. Being part of the stream. Napoli isn't so bad. They definitely came out... Whoop, you're crazy, man. Why do you always talk in caps? That's my question for you, dude. That's what I gotta say. You answer that question, then I'll consider your suggestion. You should want Felix to sign permanently. Nah, not for as much as he costs. If he costs 25, 30, 40 million, maybe. 45 million. Or if we could send like Ferran Torres or something and not have to pay anything for him, but that's never going to happen. Not with how much Atletico Madrid probably need. Yeah, though that's a good shout, Kishore. He is having a he's pretty good. Meret, the Napoli goalkeeper, is pretty solid. Robert Lewandowski scored Barcelona's first Champions League knockout goal in 1,078 days. Did you guys... Why am I so, like... Oh, it's probably that. Hold on, I gotta close my window. What do I look like? Yeah, that's better. Good job from Cancelo to win that header. Araujo, get rid of it. Good job. Bueno. Good touch from Lobotka there, though. Xavi needs to make some subs, though. That's what needs to happen. Good touch from Inigo. Hold possession, Pedri. Boy, Pedri's so good. No, Pedri. Good job, Gundo. Way to get there. Lewa fumbles him all over the ball. Like, oh, I'm not even surprised anymore. What a tackling strat from Cancel. Let's go, Frankie Bueno. How's that not a foul from Napolitano? Politano does that every time. He's shoving people all over the place, and he hasn't gotten a yellow card. Dude, is it afternoon work? Yeah, it's 4 p.m. That's like 1600. 1630. Giovanni Simeone's coming in. He's fine. He'll bring in some energy, but there's no way they take off Osimhen. Oh, so we got Kubarsi warming up, Felix, and Rafinha. Interesting. I mean, I'd probably bring on Kubarsi for Christensen, honestly. I would like to see Kubarsi play as that midfielder. Frankie's so composed. Look at him. But there's no way they took off Osimhen, so they're probably going to take off, I would think, Anguissa or Politano and bring on Simeone. No, Simon, he re-signed his contract to 2028. Yeah. But I think that part of that was to allow the loan to happen, but it's the case, so. Pedri has assisted Barca's last 2 knockout goals. That's crazy. Oh my God. No way. There's no fucking way. There's no... Oh, sorry. Excuse me. There's no way. I want to see the VAR on that one. Those are like those like wrap-ups. Oh, man. All right, boys. Damn. That's unlucky, man. He had one. That's like his first shot on goal. That's definitely his first shot on goal this entire match. We might get saved by VAR. I doubt it. Stuff like that. Unless you get like an elbow to the face. He's definitely onside. Unless he gets like a... These camera angles are the worst things I've ever seen. Why are these camera angles so bad? Oh, Ter Stegen just missed with his foot. Osimhen comes off. Ridiculous, bro. They get one shot. They haven't been good this entire game. That's their only real chance. And that's a really good chance, sure, but ridiculous. None of the, like, all of the reviews too look terrible. Inigo, not your best work there, kiddo. Not your best work there ever. You either have to definitely get in front of him or you just stay behind him. Good tackle from Koundé, man. You got to take out... Why? Why play that through ball? Lewa is not going to outpace Juan Jesus or Di Lorenzo. Yeah, where are our subs is right. Kubarsi's got to come in for Inigo Martinez now. Clearly, Inigo Martinez doesn't have it anymore. No foul. Ref. Oh, my God. God, this is so lucky from Napoli. This is ridiculous. Nowhere in hell do they deserve to be tying with us right now. And they brought on Raspadori too. I didn't see that. He's a pretty energetic right wing. Araujo's just fumbling on the ball right now, just pounding it up. Oh my God. We need subs desperately. Get up, Labarca. Stop crying. We need subs. Xavi needs to make subs right now. This is ridiculous. Chat, this is so annoying. This is what has happened to Barcelona. Like the past several matches, at least this year, we've played okay, right? But we're just getting relatively unlucky. Like, that was bad from Inigo Martinez, but we were so much better this entire game for the exception of, like, 15 minutes. They didn't even score during a solid phase. And Xavi needs to make subs to turn this momentum around. These guys on the pitch will not change the momentum. They have a bunch of new men on the field right now. They're going to be more energetic. They have Giovanni Simeone. They have Raspadori, right? They have Lindstrom. They have Hamad Traore. They have subs that are ready to go out and play today, right now. We don't. Xavi desperately needs these subs. I think I just knew he was going to hit the wall too. And Yero Diallo, I agree. I don't think Kubarsi is trying to step in front of Osimhen there. Xavi, why are you only bringing on Rafinha for Lamine Yamal? Why is that the only sub you're making? Why not bring 3 guys on? Take off Gundo for Fermin Lopez or Pedri for Fermin Lopez. Take off Inigo Martinez. Bring on Pau Kubarsi. I think I see Fermin Lopez warming up. Joao Felix is down there. He's been down there. Oh my God. Frankie. Go, Frankie. Run. That's a foul. They have so much energy right now, and we have none of it. They have so much energy. They're pressing so high, and they're doing it well, and we're not able to touch playing through it because our guys cannot break runs the way they did in the beginning, right? We were making good runs in the beginning of this match. That's why we could play through this press like nobody's business. All right, Rafinha's first touch on the ball. Good ball back to Koundé. Yeah, Lamine Yamal is getting 10 minutes of rest. Let's all rejoice. Yeah, Christensen is gassed. He can't cover space anymore. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at that's a good touch. That's a foul. Yeah. Put your hands down, Traore. You stepped into him. I didn't see you touch the ball at all. God damn, man. Good job from Koundé. Really good. Really good. Time, Martin, I'm at 81 minutes and 40 seconds. Solid. Not a good ball from Ter Stegen. Someone cover middle. Oh, Xavi needs to make more subs. Kubarsi's still there, warming up. Good touch from Christensen. Xavi, make subs, man. It's the 82nd minute. Thoughts on Leao transfer? No, thank you. I don't really want him either. There's too much money. I'd rather take Nico Williams. I just don't think it's a smart way for Barca to spend their little money. Good job from Frankie to win that header. Come on, boys. We need some energy. It's just so wild to ask of that of Christensen and Pedri and Gundo after this long. Like, they are so clearly so tired. And look at that. They're pressing Christensen like crazy, and it's working, man, because he has no legs anymore. Frankie, you're fantastic. Great job. Martin Dennis, 1-1. Karate Monkey, I just don't want to be spoiled, and that always spoils me. And because this game is so intense, not intense, but important, I'm not going to be. Oh, good job from Araujo. Xavi, make subs, please. Why warm them up if you're not going to play them every game, Xavi? I don't understand why you leave Inigo Martinez or Christensen or even Gundo and Pedri in this match. They are clearly so tired And these guys are standing there. They're not warming up. I don't understand. Good job, Pedri. They got another garbage corner. Oh my God, man. Napoli made their subs. They have energy. That's why they're able to still press like this. They brought on like at least four guys. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Oh my God. Priyanchu, I'm at 84 minutes and 36 seconds. Nah, Mivara, I don't agree with that. I don't know why he makes these subs so late. He just continuously does this. Great run from Frankie. That's a foul from Simeone. Probably a yellow card too, no? Great touch from Pedri and Cancelo, man. They are linking up so well. Damn it, Anguissa. That's his first good play in the entire match. He's looked terrible this entire match. Great job. Way to win this ball. We're bringing on, who is 18? Oriol Romeu's coming on, and Felix is coming on, it looks like, and then somebody else. Fort, maybe? Joao Felix is coming on. Which, I mean, it's not much more energy. Like, he'll have more energy just because he's younger, but, I mean, just because he's fresh, but he's not that, like, energetic of a player naturally. Oriol Romeu is also, like, I guess you have to bring him in. But I don't know. Pedri came off, probably for me. Nope, Firmino's still on the bench. So, who came on for Pedri? Was it Felix? Felix came on for Pedri? Yeah. Oh my God, you gotta win that ball, man. Damn it. Romeu looks weird, not gonna lie. Yeah, he always does. But now with hair, he does look especially weird. Oh my God, card, ref. Thank you. Oh no, you might give it to Xavi. I'm almost certain Xavi's getting this card. Yeah. Way to hold your face, though. His face was nowhere near being touched. Look, the Napoli fans are so happy with this. This is a huge result for them. And they're, like, playing well now, too. It's ridiculous. We're letting them. Good job, Ter Statue. Wait, I'll handle that. Foul. That's a foul on Frankie. Yeah, that was a foul, Simeone. Stop crying. Put on the Barca shirt already? Listen, we still got football. I'm going to give this a full match. The second leg is going to be messy, man. If we need to win it, it's not going to be easy. We needed to come out today to give us some playing room, you know, give us a little bit of room to be a little comfortable. What a bad ball from Cancelo, man. God damn it. Way to not foul, Frankie. Good job. Get it out. Oh, my God. Thank God. Thank God. Aren't we out if we draw? No, they got rid of away goals. It's not a thing. So if we draw, it's going to go to extra time and then pens. Or no, does it go to extra time or it just goes to pens? Or does it? whatever. They got rid of away goals. Priyanchu, yeah, I'm fine. I'm upset. I'm fine. Extra time it is. No, it won't end in a draw. This game will. The next game won't. Good job from Cancelo. And then that's a foul. This guy's crying. Get off the floor, Ron. Look, scratching his head. You just ran into Cancelo, my guy. Priyanchu, it's 4 a.m. there. Jesus. You stayed up this late. You might as well just finish the game. And for me and Lopez and Pau Kubarsi, still just hanging out, having a good time. Yeah, we do, Simon. We needed it for confidence. You know, it's Napoli. Oh my God, shocker from Koundé there. Damn. All right, bueno. All right, we got 4 minutes to turn this around. Xavi's not making any more subs, it looks like. He brought Roque over there to warm up. I don't know why he would do that if he doesn't bring him on. Unless it's just for funsies. My goal predictions were wrong. They were 2-2 or 3-1 if Lamine Yamal doesn't play that well. And Lamine didn't play that well. So it would have been 2-2, I guess, with that factor. Oh my God, Koundé's tired. Frankie, calm. You have time? Give it to Gundo. Gundo's in a ton of space, bro. What? What are you doing, Frankie? Good job, Joao Felix. Questionable work there, though, kiddo. Good touch. We still got it. Okay, calm. Calm. Give it a Raf. Give it a Raf. Okay. All right. All right. Damn. Come on, Felix. Go. Yeah, you knew he was never getting there. Koundé's gassed. Yes, he is. Man, he just has no options. Oh, God, man, this Barca team. They played such good football in the first half, and then a lot of good football in the second half. And it's just going to be stained with, Barca weren't good enough, man. All right, Cancel, let's see what you can do here. Nope, that was not it. What a terrible cross that was. I don't know why he didn't do a Trivella, man. Good tackle. Damn it, man. Good pressure from Loa. Loa's still got a good amount of energy, man. This kid can run. Good. Not bad for being 35 years old, eh? Man, we gotta hope Barca plays well in the second leg, man. They have to. You wanted them to go into that comfortable, and they played so well. They just could not make the right decision. That's a foul. No ref? Oh my God, ridiculous. Good job from Frankie there, man. He's looked good today. All right, Cancelo, come on. He's like our only hope right now. Cancelo. I guess it could have been better from Rafinha. I don't know whose fault that was. 30 seconds is right. Frankie's goated. Arsenal 0-0. Really? Did that game end 0-0 too? Not 2. I guess this game isn't 0-0. That's pathetic. I mean, I guess that's not, I mean, we struggled against Porto too. But that just shows, like, I saw Neil coming out saying that Arsenal are, like, clear in the top 4. They are not at all. I don't think Arsenal is significantly better than this Barcelona. I think they struggle against Barca. Like, Barca struggled against Napoli. Oh, okay. All right, this is huge. Oh, Lewa, not your best work. All right. Gundo, what a shot! Oh, my God, man. Was he onside, though? He was onside! Level, what a garbage touch that was. Oh, my God. But Gundo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Damn it, Gundo. No more football. That's the game. All right, kiddos. Surprise, surprise. We haven't won a Champions League round of 16 away match since 2016, and that streak is still going, baby. Let's go. Way to keep the streak alive. Are we stuck with this Lewandowski for next season? Technically, we are if we don't sell him, but he played okay. He makes bad touches, but he scored the only goal of this game, and he scored a great goal. That sucks. That hurts. No way. Porto scored, though. That's crazy. What happened? My thing isn't even starting. All right, guys. I'm going to take a little break for a second, and I'll be back in like a minute. But I am. We're going to do the post-match so I can post it on the second channel. But, all right. We'll be back in like, I don't know, a minute. All right. We're in pain. We're in Spain without the pain. Let's do it. Look at that Porto one. Crazy. But it was at home for them. So, we'll see how they do when they go to, what is it, the Etihad? No, that's City. All right. Let's move this. here so I can get the framing good. Oh, man. Later, Priyanshu. Happy birthday, man. Sorry that had to go the way it did. What did I want to do? I want to move this here as well. Take this, put it here. This, live stream it, and I'm going to knock off my green screen just because I think it's distracting, honestly. And it's unnecessary, especially for this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I'm going to also make myself a little bit smaller. We can get rid of the overlay. All right, everybody, you want to be on YouTube? Let me just write down some notes to cover. What do you guys think I should cover? Why do I look like Michael Jackson? That's wild. Inigo Martinez, yeah. Yamal's washed. That's the terrible take. All right. We're going to go ahead and do the make the YouTube video now. If you guys want to hang out, you can be a part of the video, and this will go on the second channel for those of all of you that are subscribers to Robby Lou 2, and you can have your comments on the second channel. So you can check that out. You know, it'll be up in like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half if I'm speedy. All right, let's go. Ready? All right, we're recording. I look like David Ginola. I guess I do kind of with this haircut. Barca have... Well, all right. Now, that was a joke. So, all right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Barca now have not won a round of 16. What was it? Fuck. I can't do it today, guys. You guys are concerning me. All right. I'm not going to start like that. I don't think I like that intro. What should I say? Bottled the intro. All right. You guys are pressuring me. All right. Okay. All right. I got it now. 3, 2, 1. Barca didn't do it today. They played pretty well at times. The team looked great at times, and yet here we are, a 1-1 draw after such an impressive performance yet again. Why? Well, it was a big, really whirl of emotions this entire match. Right, we came into it looking really good. I was very excited. I was a little anxious and everything coming in, but the way we got out of the blocks looking phenomenal. We pressed really well. Xavi's tactics were fantastic, or at least they weren't that significantly different, to be fair, than what he's tried to employ the rest of this season. It's pretty similar to what he normally has been trying to do, but it actually worked. Like they were winning 50-50s. They were getting possession back in dangerous places, and everyone was there because the energy was where it needed to be, right? And Napoli wasn't ready for it. They weren't set up in a good way. Their midfield was non-existent effectively, and they could be played through so fantastically, easily. If you guys were in the stream or in the preview of the stream, you guys heard that I said this was going to be a very wide open game, especially if Barcelona could play through the press. And they could. They played fantastically through it, and Napoli could do very little. They were creating some chances with some poor crosses, but it wasn't real chances. It wasn't significant chances that I was worried about for most of the match. Legitimately, for most of those 45 minutes, I saw nothing. They didn't have a shot on goal in those first 45 minutes at all. Not a single shot on goal throughout the entire match, or the entire first 45 minutes. Now, by the end of that game, they would have 6 total shots and 1 on target, which was a goal. It's rather unfortunate the way it ended, because look, I genuinely wasn't sure Barca was going to score, and it was very exciting to see another. This is like this is the second or third game in a. It's definitely the second game. It could be the third game in a row where Robert Lewandowski has stepped up to the plate and scored a good goal in a weird way, or not from an easy chance. You know, it looks like he was going to fumble it under his feet again, but he found his footing and figured it out and scored a really good goal, just like he did in the past weekend against Celta Vigo. He is looking better now. He is in better form scoring-wise, but for the entire rest of this game, he was really bad. He just looks terrible on the ball all the time, the entire time. In link-up play, I'm constantly questioning what he is doing. I don't understand it. And I don't know if there is a player I question more in the starting lineup than him. And so he was really poor in build-up and everything, but it can be forgiven when he can score goals like that, right? I'm okay with it. But for the first 45 minutes, it was pretty upsetting to not come out of that with a goal. And I think a lot of that is on Lamine Yamal's shoulders. I think some of it also goes on Lewa's. I don't think he was making the best runs. I don't think he found himself in the best positions. But Lamine Yamal wasn't making the best decisions, nor was he making very good crosses when he got into a good position. He did a fantastic job for the vast majority of this match, getting himself into good positions. But his final ball, his final decision in the final third wasn't great. It just was not on today. And, you know, you got to feel bad for the kid, especially the way Napoli came out in the second half. They made some changes. They were playing with a little bit more width. I don't know the exact tactics. I was too stressed out to really focus on the tactics, but they were definitely playing with more width, and they were playing with more energy too, and their press was it was significantly better. And Barca were definitely struggling. And I mean, I think you could have predicted that Barcelona would have struggled, because I don't think they were going to make any changes. And whenever they don't make changes, they continue to struggle, because Napoli makes changes and Barca rarely ever responds to changes well. Now, they were able to come back in the second half and turn it around and keep that momentum on their side, come back and create some more chances, look good again. But, and hey, they scored a goal, right? To be fair, they scored a goal, and it was a good, solid goal, but it wasn't enough, right? They created a lot of solid chances yet again, and nothing from it. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't good enough. They had, what was it? Let's see. They had 12 shots, 6 on target, and only scored 1 goal. That's okay, but the difference is that they were in really good positions so many more times than that. They were in fantastic positions several times throughout that match. Several times. They should have scored more, but they should have even taken more shots on goal. But because of Lewandowski making a bad decision, or Lamine Yamal hitting a terrible ball, it doesn't happen. And look, Lamine Yamal's 16 years old. I don't hate the kid for doing this. It's okay for him to make mistakes. It is what it is. But I think it's reasonable to be critical of him when he does make these mistakes, because it was kind of killing the attack a lot in the first half. You know, Gundo and Pedri were playing really good. They were making really good runs in behind, but they couldn't be found. And you know, Napoli was in the right position at sometimes, but Lamine just wasn't playing a great ball. A lot of times it wasn't even clearing the first man. However, one thing that was great today was Cancelo looked really good, at least for the first 70 minutes. He looked phenomenal. Then he got tired, and much like the entire rest of the squad, they kind of just fell apart. You know, the whole team fell apart. It wasn't just Cancelo. He looked so good in that first half. He was playing well with Pedri. He was linking up like crazy, really well between the two of them, and they were playing through that press like I haven't seen. But I think they only did it once near the end of that match, because the energy was gone. Cancelo was gassed, but also so was Christensen, Pedri, Gundo, and I don't know, Inigo Martinez clearly to let that Osimhen goal happen. I don't know if that was a foul. I guess it wasn't. All the replays were terrible that we saw, but Inigo Martinez is either, if he's stepping in front of Osimhen, he has to either make sure he can get in front of him, or he doesn't try and get in front of him and just stays between him and the goal. But he didn't do either one of those things, acted like he got fouled, and conceded that goal. And it just hurts, because Napoli, until the final 15 minutes, were not good, or didn't deserve a goal. They don't deserve a draw. They didn't deserve a draw. I think they did after that end of that, but I think Xavi didn't respond well to this to the momentum change. I've made this comment before about Xavi seemingly responding to making subs too late. I don't know if it's too simple or me not, I don't know. Whatever it was, he didn't do it. The momentum clearly changed. Napoli brought on at least 4, if not 5 substitutes, and Xavi brought on none until the 80th minute that Rafinha came in? That's unacceptable. Rafinha didn't come in until the 80th minute. By the time that happened, Napoli had already made 4 substitutes, right? And then the next subs didn't come on. Romeu came on for Christensen, which was necessary. By like the 70th minute, I recognized that needed to happen, okay? But it didn't until the 86th minute. And sure, it's Romeu, and you can't be that happy with him coming in, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It's upsetting. And then Felix doesn't come in until the 86th minute either, when Pedri and Gundo, Pedri was gassed, and okay, you've been subbing him out, so bring on Fermin Lopez. I know you want to get Joao Felix stretched and you want to get him some minutes, but he didn't play well. I don't know what to say. He just did not play well today, and of course he didn't play well. It's his first game from coming off from injury. It's hard to expect him to come on and be 100%. You can kind of expect that from Fermin Lopez. He hasn't been good as a substitute this year, sure, but you know he's going to come on and fight and like break some ankles, either, in tackles or with his dribbling. One of those two things is going to happen, and you need both of them, honestly. So bring him on. We need that running. Joao Felix is not a runner. He isn't going to do that. He's not going to help break out of that press, or he's not going to break through that Napoli press as well as I think Fermin Lopez will. And I think Xavi needed to be quicker with those subs. I always think he needs to be quicker with his subs, honestly, but I don't know, man. Xavi came out so well in the first half, and it's so unbelievably upsetting that we walk out of that match with a draw. I think we were the profound best team for so long, and then they got that draw. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Look, I'm not going to call that a foul. I see some people in chat calling that a foul. I didn't see enough of it to honestly call it a foul, but I don't know. I think you need to have a hand in the face or something bad to really get that call. I think that was a fumble by Inigo Martinez. I don't know. I think Ronald Araujo and Koundé had a pretty solid games. Koundé got tired at the end there. You could see it in his legs. He was definitely giving away some passes that he should not have. But he had a really good first 65, 70 minutes of that match. Araujo was fantastic as well. Not great on the ball. That's not why we have Araujo in there, but he handled Osimhen really well. Really well. And then we kind of just lost energy. They had all of those substitutes. It was like an entire new team basically came in. And of course, they were pressing us out of our minds, and we couldn't move because people weren't running. They didn't have the legs to run into the space that we needed them to run into. Like, I feel like I need to be told. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong to think Xavi needed to make those subs earlier? Why doesn't he? We have no flow. They're not playing well together. Frankie de Jong clearly has legs. Even Robert Lewandowski, he had legs at the end of the match. Okay, leave him in. Araujo, you can leave him in. Cancelo too. If you want his ball-playing ability and you don't have a confident left back, okay, I'm fine with that, right? But you have Fermin Lopez on the bench. You have Victor Roque on the bench. Even Kubarsi for Inigo Martinez. He could cover some space. After that goal, do you think Inigo Martinez deserved to be in there? I mean, throwing Kubarsi in, maybe not the best idea, but they also took out Osimhen, and Giovanni Simeone is a different profile. I don't know. Somebody said in chat, Simon said that it's not a foul. Okay, I believe that. But Frankie de Jong was so good today. Robert Lewandowski was terrible for so much of it, but he scored. That's what he's supposed to do, and he did it. So I'm happy. He shouldn't be linking up play as much as he is, but whatever. He's just, every time he gets on the ball, I feel like he makes the wrong decision. I don't know. I'm probably nitpicking, but might be a little bit of confirmation bias. I don't know. Lamine Yamal didn't have a great game. He he got two important areas really well. He was able to find himself, move himself up the field, but once he got there into those positions that really mattered, he just couldn't do it. But Barca did a great job of neutralizing Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen for so long, man. For basically the entire match, except for a fumble by Inigo Martinez the second before Osimhen comes off the pitch. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't agree with some people in chat flaming Xavi right now for not knowing how to coach, because it's Xavi's. They came out so well because of how good Xavi was, and I think an older Lamine Yamal on the right wing, we are up by one goal or maybe 2 goals going into this second half, and so that changes this match a little bit. I think a better link-up play, better decision-making from Robert Lewandowski, and we keep the ball more, and we maybe create another big chance and we score it. A little bit more clinicality from Gundo at the end, right in the last minute there, and we win this game. So I don't put this whole match on Xavi, but I do think we need to ask some questions of Rafinha. You guys in chat calling him out a little bit. I think that's reasonable. Like, look, he's barely played because of how good Yamal has been, but man, he looked useless today. I don't know. He just wasn't there. He was not there. He wasn't even a player in this match, and realistically, he only had 15 minutes to play, but I don't know. I don't think I saw him make an impactful decision once. And, he overran that Cancelo pass, whether that was overran or under hit, you could argue that. But I don't know. It's heartbreaking. It truly is. And I know it is, because Napoli is going to celebrate this like crazy. And that's what pisses me off, because we're going to act like this is the end of the world. We're going to see people on Twitter, like everybody in my chat, saying Xavi out or whatever. Xavi doesn't know how to coach. You're wrong. Xavi does know how to coach, or we wouldn't have been set up in the way to do so successfully here. Right? The setup was good. The system was good. The system that Xavi has been trying to play worked today. It worked really well. We haven't seen them press this well and defend as well as they did for so long in a very long time. They defended really well for the first time in games. And it just comes down to one mistake from Inigo Martinez and, a couple missed chances or bad decisions up front. But oh God, I know this is so poisoning and so terrible because everyone is going to be so negative on Twitter. I don't even want to open up that app. I hate it so much. Everyone's going to be so negative and so end of the world. This is ridiculous. And it's just going to make me so unhappy to log into that and see everyone flaming everything. I don't know. It was a good performance. We played well. We were up to this challenge for so much of this match. We can't blame a 16-year-old. We can't hate on him for making the wrong decision. It's going to happen. We can be critical of him, sure, but we can't call him terrible. We can't call him washed. He's also tired. He's played 7 or 8 straight matches, the entirety of all of them, too. He never gets subbed off. It's ridiculous. But the decision-making was bad, and that's not up to Xavi. Xavi isn't on the pitch with them. He's not there to make that decision for them. He can't. But these players, man, they are almost so good. This team is almost so good still. They came out of this game. Look, Napoli's not good, okay? They are in 9th place in La Liga. They have been in Serie A, and they've been scraping by in every single match they play in. But Barca came out so well, so confident, and we're playing great football for the first time in games, man. In games. It's been so long since this happened. Maybe since 2023, I would say. They played so well, and it's just a little bit of luck and disaster and whatever. And at least we didn't lose like Arsenal, right? People like Neil on Twitter were saying that Arsenal were top 4 favorites, and I think that was a little ridiculous. I thought it was ridiculous last night, but whatever. And they're out here losing to Porto. We lost to Porto too, but not in a match that was really important. Did we lose to Porto? I don't know. I don't think we did. I don't know. I blocked out I can't remember anything right now. Guys, I'm going to end that there. I can't breathe anymore, but, thank you for tuning in to the second channel. I'm going to try to upload more on here over the next, little while. I'm still trying to balance out what kind of videos I want to make on the main channel. I went through a little weird identity crisis, but if you guys want to check out some of the posters or merch that I make, go to rolludesigns.com or subscribe to this channel and subscribe to the main channel. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers this year. We'll see if it happens, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, stream, I'm still live, but I'll read some of your comments for once. We beat Porto both games. All right, good shout. My memory's off. Did someone donate during the... Oh, Lef. Thank you for the donation, man. I didn't see that. Appreciate it. You were at school and you wish you were still there? Ah, man, you don't wish. That game was a little mess. Christensen CDM should stop? No, I don't think so, because it frees up Frankie in a way we haven't seen and we need. I really like Christensen at CDM. He's not great. He didn't play great on the ball, and he deserves criticism for that. But he didn't play great, and he did okay defensively. It wasn't phenomenal, but I'm not that critical of him today. Yeah, I think Random User's correct with the only thing to blame is really the substitutions and, maybe, and the decision-making. I think the decision-making in the final third could have been better. I think we can be critical of that, both by Lewandowski, by Pedri at times, by Cancelo, and by Lamine Yamal. But Frankie had a really good game. Pedri, I thought, had a great game for the most part. He got a little tired at the end there, definitely. But Rafinha was also useless. Do you want in the quarters? Lazio, BVB, or Porto? I mean, we could get... that's bold considering thinking Bayern's not going to make it past Lazio. I would prefer... I don't really care. I would prefer Lazio probably because I know they're not good. I disagree, Spiral. I disagree. I think Christensen's better because he's better defensively. Romeu is better on the ball a little bit, but he's not even that great on the ball. I think Christensen's better defensively most of the time. He wasn't great today, but Bayern's out, trust. Big talk coming from a German. You would know. I trust you. You ever upload FC24 videos? Any plans? Maybe a career mode series with Barca? Not on my main channel, man. Maybe on my second channel I might do some like casual videos or live streams or something. Or I may live stream it, but I just don't think I'll make a video. It's just not my thing. Yeah, Gio, I agree. True, Simon. All right, everybody. I'm going to head out. I got to edit this video, and I got to start writing my video for this weekend. It's going to be about the fans. But also, yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, go ahead and click the link at the top of chat. It's also in the description if that link doesn't work. I know links don't work sometimes. So that might work for you. And join the Discord. I'm always in there talking to some people. If you guys want to come and hang out with some of the other people. Wow, we got a lot of people to join today. Yeah, it's a lot of people. But yeah, if you want to come and hang out with everybody, we got a couple different channels, and I'm trying to grow it. Everybody's giving me some pointers and everything and feedback. But yeah, do you need any help with the Discord? I'm taking my baby steps on it, but go ahead, join the Discord and let me know what you think. But yeah, video should be up on Sunday. I mean, that's a goal at least. I'm probably also going to be live for the match Saturday. No, I'm not going to be live. I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live. Oh my God, I can't speak. I'm going to be live for the match on Saturday. But yeah, I will see everybody Saturday, and then the video is going to be up Sunday. So if you guys want to talk to me more, you can hop on Discord, and I'll be in and out of that, every so often. You can also hang out with other people in the chat. You can just become a bigger part of the community. And also check out rolludesigns.com. It's my website. I make shirts and sweatshirts. I love the sweatshirts. They're my favorite. The sweatshirts and the t-shirts are on sale. This is Messi doing his, you know what that is. I don't need to explain that to you. But they're pretty comfortable, and I think they're pretty reasonably priced. But yeah, so I'm going to see all you guys in a bit. All right. Later, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next one.